gonna sleep in tomorrow?
I hope so. I slept like for 1 hour and then he woke me up because he wanted to eat.
That's it?
Well, I would have slept longer, but he woke me up. And by that time it's like quarter to 7 or something. I'm like, crap. I don't want to go back to sleep because then I don't wake up.
Peggy really said she would do tonight with you, or
No, well, come all the way back here.
she would have stayed. We would have grabbed dinner.
It's
Hello, ladies. I'm assuming, because I see no comments yet. Didn't you? There's Robbie first one in. Didn't you notice this?
all right. Oh, I saw it in the garage.
Oh.
Yeah,
But I mean, look how weird it looks there. Maybe Robbie's the only one joining us today. Robbie, did you get your class kit? Did you get your one class kit that I overnighted to you? The rest are probably coming tomorrow. Unless you got them all today. Can you put that over there? I need to keep that. Tiffany got her class kit. Hello, Tiffany. Oh, here. Let's stick that there, too.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay.
Yes, she did.
I know, I saw the post. Maybe it's going to be, because it is a holiday weekend. Maybe we're going to have...
Robbie said today.
Perfect. Just the one, right, Robbie, from UPS? Oh, I'm good, Sue. I'm glad, Sue. How was your husband, I believe? You may have to get up so I could sneak in here. Sneak would be not the key word. Oh, wait a minute. I just have to move this out. Okay. And I don't want to shake that. It's Fancy Friday.
Tracy's eating your birthday cake. Happy birthday, whenever it was, or is, or will be.
Tracy, when's your birthday?
Donna Levine got it on Wednesday.
That doesn't surprise me, Donna. Only because the California ones, we got to ship them prior to all the time. Good evening. I'm excited about these cards, guys. Very excited, actually. Very, very excited. In the class that we do in 2 weeks from tonight are going to use these same cards too. Different way. Okay, should I get started?
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Tuesday. Her birthday is Tuesday.
Teresa's.
It's awesome. Well, hello, I'm Jennifer. This is Justine. Justine's not feeling good today. Justine's lactose intolerant, but her favorite food is ice cream. She cannot give it up. I think she now has to finally give it up. Joanne is on the road to recovery from back surgery, which did not go very well.
Oh, wow.
She had to go back in twice. It was terrible. She wrote me. It's just terrible. But okay, so let's get started.
Teresa's going to be the big 60.
That's crazy. She looks great for 60.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so let's go down here, and let's see which one we're doing first. Here's our two card bases and behind. Let's pull this one out. Oh, we're doing this one. This is the one I like the least. I really need to fix that camera because it is just too close. This is the one that I like the least, but everybody, like staff-wise, seemed to like it the most. So that's the one we're going to start with. Which is in this. Let me put this to the side. Let me take the contents out. And let's do... Why don't we cut the medallion first? Let's cut the medallion first. And then we'll put the card base together because that is a little time consuming.
Tracy was 60 yesterday.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Justine, we are going to be 60 pretty soon.
I can't even think that.
I know. I know, because it seems so old, but all these people that are turning 60 that we know don't seem too old. Okay, so I know that when we cut this, your eyes are going to go buggy, but I have a way to show you where they're not going to go that buggy, okay? So let's just follow along and play along and cut. And our first one's going to be that sparkle white paper, which I'm dying because I put this card together, and then Sarah from the Paper Cut said, we're out of sparkle paper. I'm like, no, we need that for a lot of things. So we're on white sparkle paper watch. Oh my god, I just like spit so much it was ridiculous. You are not that old, Kathy. So let's go ahead and cut out this entire image.
She's gonna get more sparkle paper though, right?
Yes,
Oh.
I hope so. I told her she needs it by, because Misty's out of it for the make and take. We need it for that. We do have a couple sheets so we could finish these kits. Now, when we do this, guys, we're going to cut this a little bit easier than what you think. We are only going to cut, everyone look up. We are only going to cut down to here that once. We're not going to follow those layers throughout that middle there. Meaning, if you look at my card, everyone look up. If you look at my card, let me go into Jewel Cam. This right there, you can see that this right here, maybe you can't, but that's just the white we're going to be cutting. So all this other stuff, we're going to go all the way down. So we're not going to be cutting those things in there. Because it's supposed to kind of resemble a spider web. And by the way, those of you who have the stamp, yes, I blew this up. I think I blew it up by 120%. So it is blown up. So if you have this stamp and you want to create this card, yeah, your stamp you have is a little bit smaller. Since we're doing class kits, we can manipulate our stamps a little bit, and I did that on this one. Cherie should have gotten her package. Cherie, did you get your package yesterday or today? I'm going to guess it was yesterday. So we didn't make... I will tell you that me, Beth, and Peggy spent from 10 o'clock today till 10 to 5 doing nothing but writing down shipping notices on people's page. 3 people all day long. So, and we still have some buy nows to ship out because the score tape just came in today, and I don't think we did repositional buy now, ship now. We'll do that on Tuesday along with the score tape. I'm talking about Adhesive Week, of course. And then, what was day? Oh, and those pop dots that were strips and strips. Those need to be shipped out by now. So those, the buy nows will finish on Tuesday. And then probably on Wednesday we'll start to ship out the people that are going to be paying for their shipping this weekend. And I didn't make today's date of the letters for Croptemberfest. Those will come. Well, actually, I'm waiting for times from the masseuse. But those should go out by this weekend.
Cherie got hers yesterday.
Good.
Cross. Is he in the bathroom?
No, you think he's in the back. He can stuff off the cement.
Oh, there he is. Look at him. He is. Cross. He's bad.
He's so cute, though. Okay, I am probably going to cut a layer in black outline because I have 2 chunks that, like, this is together, separate and together, and I'll go over that again. And I'll probably do that. I'll probably put it together as I'm putting it together so we don't have major pieces laying all over the place, because if not, I'm going to be sitting here the entire time saying, well, this gets popped, this gets flat, this gets popped, no, not that one, it gets flat. So I'm probably going to cut an outline. So you probably can do the same exact thing.
Terry Conti says Crafters Classroom kits. They go out next week, right?
Yeah, they will go out next week.
Tracy, can you make sure I get that invoice as early as possible next week, because we leave the following week and I want to make sure I get it paid.
The goal is to have them all sent out by Sunday. That is the goal. But the thick of paper is about that thick. I'm not kidding. It's about that thick of orders that we got to go through. All right, we already went through. Now I got to go through and figure out the shipping and send the PayPal invoice. So, Tracy, I would say that you're definitely going to get it. Oh, that's right, because she's going out of the country. You're definitely going to get it
Is that what you're going to do in Vermilion?
in time, yes. That's one of the things. I have so much work I'm bringing with me.
So the ship later invoices have not been mailed yet?
They have not been sent through PayPal yet. Correct. And the only items that have been shipped are the buy now, ship now. It's a process. This is where, like, this weekend I'll sit back and say, why do we do this? It is fun, but it's so much time afterwards. He is just filled with anxiety. Okay, I should stop right now because I have no black on my white. That's the way it should be. Okay, so your next color is going to be green. And I know where I'm cutting, but I want to start something now so you understand it and you continue to do this as you cut these layers. Okay, so we know we have to go a layer in. So this is what I'm going to do. And again, I don't have to do it with this one, but I'm going to just so you guys understand what I'm doing. So you guys continue to do this too. So if I know where I'm going, if I know I'm going to layer in, I'm just going to draw a line here. I shouldn't use my black marker. I should use something else. So I know I'm cutting this layer off. Now again, I know I'm going one in. It's easy to see that and cut. But I'm going just one layer in. Does everyone see how I just drew a line there?
Misty says, what is with your ring?
Oh, I decided, Misty, this is one of those, I don't even know how to pronounce it. Aurora ring? O-U-R-A ring? You know, a lot of people, they start off wearing that stuff on their wrist.
Fitbit?
Yeah, the Fitbit. I never liked the Fitbit. I love the concept. I never liked the Fitbit because I like a really fancy watch. So I never really liked that. But then I discovered this and I did some research to it. And of course I wanted, it's like, what, $350? And of course, if you wanted the brushed silver, which this is, it's an additional $50. So it's a $400 ring that works like a Fitbit, but it's on you wear it on your fingers. And it's kind of cool because you buy this $10 kit to make sure that you get the right size because this is so thick, it's not your normal size that you would wear. You do love it, Kathleen. I just turned mine on yesterday. And I was really afraid that this was going to show me, it shows you their heartbeat, your sleep, all this other stuff. I was really afraid about my heartbeat. Terry has one too. Yeah, I didn't realize how popular these were, but I love this already. My heart, because I have high blood pressure, and my blood pressure was good all day today, which surprised me. So I'm very, very excited about that. But yeah, no, it monitors everything on your phone. You sync it to your phone and monitors everything. But I like it because it fits here. And if I need to, I could wear it there. And then when I lose weight, I could graduate to there because it doesn't really fit there yet. And then when I really lose weight, I could go to there and then go to there. So if I lose weight, I could have it for a while. But yeah, no, I love it so far. But again, it's not even been 24 hours. And I think I'm going to buy this for Andy for his birthday because he would love it. He would wear that all the time. Like all the not wear it. He would look at it and monitor it all the time. But yeah, no, it's... What's it called? It's O-U-R-A. I don't even know how to pronounce it.
Aura, I think. O-U-R-A.
Yeah, I love it. I like it much better than the wash. You don't want your face on there?
No, because I feel like I'm going to sneeze.
Craft cam. All this time, you don't even know what you're hitting. Justini.
Think.
For 3, have you really, Raylene? This is, what generation do you have? This is generation 4. And I can't imagine it's that different. And that's funny, Raylene, because I never noticed that ring before on you. Although, I wouldn't even know what I'm looking for. Now, I don't have to go all the way down to the bottom. I just don't like the watch. I never liked the watch because I always liked fancy watches. Whoops. And look, I'm not even watching my line.
Terry says hers is a 4.
Yeah, now I'm going to watch everybody's. But yeah, I really do think I'm going to get that for Andy. I think he would love it.
Justine, you said it right, so yay.
But see, guys, I'm going all the way down here. And I'm not going to be neat down there because I'm going to... This flower gets put on that right there. So I know whatever if I go past that flower, I'm going to be okay.
Wrong one again.
I certainly did.
She said a second generation I wear only at night now.
Oh. I could see that. Well, it was interesting because, everyone who wears these Fitbits, they, see how they sleep, and that's another thing that I'm really interested to see what my sleep pattern is. Because I know it's not going to be that great, but so I monitored yesterday. And I was in deep sleep for a while, and every time I got up to pee, it did show that too. But today I came home and I had cereal real quick, and I fell asleep again sitting at the table. And I wanted to see if it registered. It said you took a nap from 6. Oh, it didn't say it didn't, and it doesn't talk. So I don't know why I'm acting like it talks like that. It said that I had taken a nap from, what was it, like 6:20 to 7:10. I'm like, wow, I sure did. And that was even sitting upright in the chair. Yeah,
Robin McBride
I
said,
think I'm gonna like it.
so sad my kit did not come on time.
That is sad, Robin. Where does it say it's at? Did you track it, Robin? Yeah, it was quite expensive. And then, does the Fitbit, do you have to have a membership for the Fitbit for it to do all that, calculate and...
You have to do what? What was your question?
Does the Fitbit have a, do you have to have a paid subscription with that?
No.
How does it register?
Well, I don't wear mine anymore, but
Because you have to...
it has like an app.
This has an app too, but you have to pay for the subscription.
I
It's-
never paid anything for my Fitbit.
$65 a year.
She said it's in Raleigh Distribution Center. Be here on Sunday. Cheryl O'Connor's. Mine is being delivered sometime tonight.
Well, I hope you get it. Keep watching for it. Okay, again, I'm going to outline this. I probably need... Didn't I bring back a lot of black pens? I thought I brought a lot of black pens home. Peg even said, do you have everything? I'm like, yeah. I think I was only missing the tape.
Deb Fisher, no subscription for Fitbit.
Yeah, I wonder why the difference.
Even the watch, you don't, must be just the app.
Well, so far I like it. Now, I don't know how to read half of it. I mean, I'm not going to lie about that.
Chuck said mine is on its way from Portland.
That's terrible. I'm sorry you guys didn't get them. We actually sent most of them a day earlier, too, than last time. I'll go back to... Because I didn't send a lot of them priority. Because we did send them out a day earlier. I'll go back to doing that next time. Okay, so let me get a different pen. And after the green, we're going to go to this orange. Now, we know we have to go 2 in. So what I'm going to do there is here's 1, here's 2. I always get nervous when I do this. So on 2 is where I'm going to make the line. On 2 is where I'm going to make the line. On 2 is where I'm going to make the line. 2 is where I'm going to make the line. They probably could see this much better too.
Oh, yeah.
Because I want to cut on 3. So I drew my line on 2.
Tracy said, how was the show last
Oh, the show
week?
actually ended up... Actually, the show... I don't even think I told you. The show ended up being better than it was last year.
Oh, that's good.
It is good. Not by much, but it ended up being a little bit better. Okay. So now we're going 2 in. So does everybody see what I'm doing by drawing that line? It should make it a little bit easier, because if not, then you have to count every single time. And for those of you who already cut this, hopefully you did that, because it did make it easier. If not, now you know for next time. Am I in the frame? Here, I want to see if this works. Go and picture and put us in picture on the top.
Craft and PIP?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so I just want to see if this works. Because I saw somebody do this before. Say Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
Now say Coca-Cola without touching your lips together.
Coca-Cola.
Okay, now say Coca-Cola again.
Coca-Cola.
Now say it again without touching your lips together.
Coca-Cola.
Without touching your lips.
My lips aren't touched.
Okay, do it again, but I mean, you're like quiet.
Coca-Cola. I don't get it.
I know.
I don't get it.
I don't know if anybody else gets it yet. Okay, say it nice and loud. Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
Now say it without your lips touching.
Coca-Cola.
Do you see a difference on how you're saying it?
No.
You don't? You think it sounds exactly the same?
I don't know.
Say it again without touching your lips. Nice and loud.
Coca-Cola.
Without touching your lips.
Oh, without. Coca-Cola.
Okay, now say Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
Now say without touching your lips.
Coca-Cola.
Do you know?
Does it go lower? No?
Do you know that when you say Coca-Cola, your lips don't touch anyhow?
Okay. You're so dumb.
Well, say it now. Say Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
Right.
Oh, you're right.
They don't touch, do they?
What do they touch every... No, they don't touch
No,
every
they
time
don't.
you talk. Though.
No. So say Coca-Cola.
No, I'm not doing it.
No, just say Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
Right, now say it without touching your lips.
I say
Right.
the same word. Who told you that?
I seen a little...
That's so dumb.
I seen it as a joke on Facebook, and I thought, oh my God, this is perfect. I wonder if she would do that. Because I did, and I was going, Coca-Cola. So mine sounded much more different than yours.
Marina, I just got my kit now. We'll watch the replay tomorrow. Thank you.
Oh, we just started. Jump in. You can go back down on Craft Cam. Now, everyone who's watching this is going to go to their husbands and do that same exact thing. Unless they need a joke. You're going to go home and do it to Sean.
I'll do it to somebody.
You actually didn't do it, though, as much as I thought you would. Because I really did. Cool. So I'm sure whoever you tell it to will do that. It's funny. Pretty easy cut, no?
When people see that card in the booth, they love it, but they're like, oh, I could never do that one. But
This?
when you cut that, when you put that little line there, that makes it so easy.
Very easy. Am I in a... Oh, and I got to show you. I would have, if we had them in time and we didn't have them in time, because Sarah was out of the black paper also, if we would have had the black things available, I probably would have used black paper on this one. But here, let me show you. Where is that black? They have it here someplace. Is it over there someplace? The black to show them? It's someplace. You know, the black folio cards.
Misty said that is one of her favorite cards on display at the show.
Which one?
That one.
This one?
Yeah. Is this groovy?
Yeah.
Yeah. It is a cool card when you look at it. Everybody's just intimidated by it.
That's so funny. I look at Misty's make and take, and I'm intimidated by that. I don't know why I'm black outlining so fast. Okay.
She said it's so striking.
Okay, so now we're going to go to purple. And what are we on? 4 layers?
Yep, so now you gotta mark the 3rd layer.
This is where I get confused.
Jackie Davis. I was so excited to be doing a card on Fanster Friday, only to be in a lot of pain and can't do cutting.
Why? What's wrong with you? 1, 2. So I have to draw on the 3rd line. Is that what you said?
Yes, ma'am.
Good girl. 3rd line.
That's why
1,
these
2,
Friday night classes are so good. It gives
3,
you ideas of how to
1,
use the
2,
different stamps and dies.
3, 1. That's what we try for. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So you're gonna plan on sleeping in all day tomorrow?
My sister's supposed to come and work in my yard with me, but
Oh, tomorrow?
We'll see how I feel. I haven't talked to her since they were over the other night, so I don't know.
Is it?
Focus now.
It is. Because my hands could be in the way too. Okay, people say that I cut fast. I can't say that I feel like I'm cutting a little bit fast tonight. But I'm sure some of you are way ahead of me. Oh. We have a story to tell them, don't we?
Is there a die to make the card base like we used 2 Fridays ago?
Is there a die? There is no die. It's just the card base itself. No die. And actually, this one, on both of these cards, we are not cutting flaps.
Carolyn said it is because you had that nap at 6 o'clock that you're cutting faster.
That's exactly right.
You fell asleep at the table?
I did.
Like you had your head on the table and slept? Or
I put my head on my hand.
That's what I meant. I meant at the table.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Okay.
You're very
Am I what?
You're a craft mat, so
I know, it really should be washed.
yeah.
It needs to be washed.
Krauser went upstairs.
Apparently, he likes Andy. He stays with him a lot. Okay, so far we cut three color pieces and the white piece. We are going to adhere together the 3 colored pieces and then pop it on the white. So don't do anything with the white yet, but adhere these 3 colored pieces together and then we'll pop it on the white. Okay? So let's do that. Can I have nothing? I need nothing. Oh, you know what? And you guys, when you do this, I found that if you go, like, don't go across those layers because you're going to tear them off. Come down these webs or petals, whatever you want to call them, these loops. Because if you go across them, you will rip them apart. Like, you know, when people don't like adhere like us, like all this tape, I wonder how much tape they use on the back of this. Like, where would they just put the thing? Like, go and call it a day? And then it would stick up. Would look nice. Okay. Now this, putting these two together, it's a little bit more difficult than the average layer. Because it's loosey-goosey in the middle. But you're going to find that this is a little bit more difficult than what you're normally used to. See, look, I have to pull mine. Okay. So all three colored papers together. It's a little bit harder, isn't it? Just got to lay down every, I mean, I don't know what else to call it, but loop or petal individually, and it'll get there. Okay, so once those three are together, you are going to pop that onto this. So that gets popped. So let's go ahead and put pop dots on it and pop it. Oh, I swear he had circles someplace.
If you're an automatic shipping bill, you have them.
You're funny, Justine.
Mm-hmm.
But true. Is this right? Yeah, this is right. Yeah, the circles. Are much better. So Monday, who's having the party?
My mother.
You guys are going to be with each other literally all weekend. Whoops, there's a hair. Oh, it's definitely a runes here.
Runes?
Uh-huh.
Like his Craw's laying in one of those pads right now?
Uh-huh, the main pad. The pad they used to fight over. Mm-hmm, for sure. Should I go sideways there?
Just all those things Andy's sending us.
No, we were doing all that stuff, the shipping.
You didn't read any of them?
No. And you guys kept texting and texting. I'm like, oh, for the love of God.
He did.
I was waiting for you to say, leave her alone. She's doing shipping.
He's like, Cross wants to know if Pops wants to go to the Woolly Bear Festival.
Oh, he said that?
I said he wants to. He said he wants to, but he can't because he knows he won't behave. And then he says, yeah, Cross won't behave. Cross won't behave either, and plus he's a big wimp.
He is.
Yeah, so.
He is getting more wimpy the older he gets. It's ridiculous. I mean, he is afraid of everything. It's terrible. Yeah, that's good. It is terrible how wimpy that dog is.
Tony says, so disappointed my kid hasn't come. I was literally waiting for the mailman, even though the tracking says we'll be here tomorrow.
That makes me disappointed too. I'm very sorry. I'm going to take the blame on this one. I really thought we sent them in time to send them the way we sent them.
Robin. Oh, she might not be on. I don't know if she's on automatic ship and bill because those went out on Monday. And she doesn't live far.
Correct, North Carolina, and she's not on automatic bill.
So Tuesday.
So she would have gotten hers on Tuesday, or sent on Tuesday.
Still, it shouldn't take 4 days for North Carolina.
No, I know. I agree. But Kathy Breeden is in, she's in Indiana, and she just got hers yesterday. And I think she is on automatic bill and pay. So hers would have went Monday.
That's weird.
Yeah, you just kind of have to know. Based on what they say. And the thing says, when you do in the mailing, it does say estimated ship date and how long. And we always do it within the time.
Katrina says, I got mine today here in Alaska, and the tracking said I would not get it till Tuesday.
Good. Yeah, and then there's that.
Ginny Dark, I got mine in Iowa on Wednesday.
Okay, so there's the first part. Wonderful. Now, we're going to go to this other big white one. So that other big white one. And what number are we on?
Gotta go 4 and
1, 2, 3. I'm going to write the line on 4. 1, 2, 3. Write the line on 4. 1, 2, 3. Write the line on 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Okay. So, when we go to these shows,
sneeze coming out again.
that's okay, you can sneeze.
It's not coming out.
When we go to these shows, everybody has their own room for lots of reasons. You know, it's easier to get dressed in the morning with just one person. It's easier to shower with one person. Costs me a lot of money, but I do it when we should be sharing rooms like everybody else does. And one of the things that, and go in the bathroom, one of the things that, I know a lot of people does not like to poop in public. So, you know, if you have to go to the bathroom, that person normally tends to go over with me when I check everybody in and then check their rooms and then goes to the bathroom. So, Justine really, really had to go to the bathroom. She had to poop.
Sounds so dumb.
This whole thing, Justine, is going to sound dumb. So we went to the hotel so I could check everybody in. And Justine went to the bathroom. And she went, you know what? I won't say the word. And the toilet didn't flush.
No. First round it flushed, second round it didn't.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. You can jump in here whenever you need to jump in here, but you will jump in here at one point.
People are going to think, oh, God, that lady is sick.
No, I betcha 3 people on here have done the same exact thing. But I'm going to think they're sick too.
They're going to not look at me the same way now.
So they, yeah, because I haven't looked at you the same way. So the first, I guess she'd had 2 flushers. That's how bad it was. So the first flush went down. So then she went more. And then the second flush did not go down. So, and she tried and she tried and she tried and she tried. Wouldn't flush.
It was one of those things like you have to lift the toilet bowl thing out, the back, and that whatever's inside there, like it came out so it wouldn't flush. It wasn't like it was clogged. That arm just came off, and it was like an old one. I couldn't even tell what was supposed to be hooked to what, so I'm like, crap. Well, now what am I gonna do?
So you actually tried to because you're so embarrassed because you have poop in the toilet?
Yeah, I took the
You were
back
gonna-
off
Oh,
because
my
sometimes that happens at home. I mean, not often, but it does. A little arm comes off, and you just gotta reattach the chain. But this one was I hadn't even seen one like this before.
Okay.
So I did try to fix it, but it didn't work.
So she had to call the front desk, and I'm going to stop right now, and I'm going to black outline this. And then this gets popped up onto this piece, so I'm going to do that too. So she obviously tried to fix it, it wouldn't fix. So she had to call the front desk. And why didn't they give you a plunger? Why were they just going to send maintenance up?
Didn't ask for a plunger.
Oh.
She said, I don't know if there is anybody that can fix it.
Yeah, but normally, oh, I guess no, you would need a plunger because you said.
Oh, right, it wasn't. It was just a toilet. Because I told her
Yeah.
what happened, and she goes, oh, that thing is, and I said, well, I tried, it didn't, you know.
Okay. So I asked, and this is the way the events have folded with me. So she said she called the front desk. The front desk was going to send somebody up so we could go back to the venue. So we get into the truck, her and I, and she said, okay, they're going to go up and they're going to, get that out. And I don't even know what she said. Did you say? Did I ask something? How did the truth come out?
Oh, I think I just told you. You wouldn't. Why would you even ask? Because you
I
wouldn't think
don't
anybody
know.
would do that.
No. So Justine was so embarrassed. Justine was so embarrassed because she had poop there in the toilet that she took a plastic bag and she reached into the toilet.
Sounds so stupid.
Oh, it gets worse. To grab her two poops. Were they sinkers or were they floaters?
Floats.
Were they or no?
Yes.
Ew. She fished them out into the bag. Why you would tell anybody this, I have no idea. But this came out as soon as we got into the van. Because she was embarrassed. She didn't want maintenance to see her poop. Oh, Tiffany gets better. And so then she double bagged it. I said, well, where did you put it? Yeah, look, everyone's screaming no. She double bagged it. Where'd you get these bags? From the trash bag?
No, like when I pack my stuff, I have like a zipper bag that has all my, toiletries in it. But then like my big thing of lotion and stuff like that, I put in just like a plastic, grocery bag or whatever, just in case it opens up or anything. So I had several bags with me.
Okay, so you double bagged the poop.
I have that book, Laura.
What does the book say?
Everyone poops.
Yeah, I think I bought you that book for Christmas.
No.
No, I didn't. It's in. Maybe I bought you Everyone Farts.
Yeah, but I think my kids. We got my kids that.
Laura, everyone poops, but no one puts their hand in with a plastic bag and take their poop out of a toilet. I mean, if anyone's in here, can they just say yes? Okay.
It's the same thing as picking up dog poop.
It is.
Double bag it.
What?
I didn't touch the water.
Okay. If that is the case, okay,
Yeah.
that's the case, right?
Yeah.
You pick up my Crosby's poop all the time.
Yeah.
If I go poop in there, would you go pick my poop up out of in the
No.
toilet?
Well, it's dogs. No, I wouldn't pick another
You said it's
person's.
the same thing.
No, it's my own poop.
Okay.
Ginny Darb. So to be fair, I have done it. Wow.
See, I told you a couple people have done this. So then I say, well, where did you put this poop? And she goes, in the trash can. I'm like, so you have a bag of poop and you know how bad dog poop smells when it's still on its baggie. You have poop in your bathroom in the trash can.
It was double bagged.
Double bag. So she realized how that stupid what that was. Whoops. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. So then we get...
Christine said, I think it's time to bring doggy poop bags with you. It was just two poops.
But in fairness, she is a very, very small girl, so so it couldn't be that big. So then when we got back to the hotel after this, sitting in her bathroom wastebasket all this time, what made you find a new home for it?
So I didn't want it in my bathroom.
Oh, okay. So she didn't want her own poop double bagged in her bathroom. So then she searched to where she could put it. I said, "Where'd you put it?" There was a trash can in the hallway at the end of her hallway, so she threw it in there.
What was I gonna do with it?
Vicky Silva, who was with us at the time, who's a nurse.
No, this was in my own room.
I'm
Marlene.
like, Vicky, is this? This is
Oh,
like
you said is it a biohazard?
It is a biohazard. You can't just lay crap like that all over the place. I mean, that's like
The garbage was filled, so they had to be coming soon. So
well, they're coming soon because you just put poop in the trash.
they don't know. It's double bag.
I mean,
One's
people.
gonna know.
It's so bad that's what people do as bad jokes. Is they bag poop and they stick it on people's front porch.
Oh well.
So it's disgusting. Yeah, I know, it's disgusting.
That's the only thing I could come up with when I was in that state.
Is to fish it out yourself. Now, were you laughing when you were fishing it out?
No, I just couldn't wait to get it out before I called them. Well, I didn't know if like they're gonna come up and I'm gonna be standing there and it's I didn't want that's why I did it, because I thought, oh, they're gonna come up here and I'm gonna be standing there and the guy's gonna be looking at my poop. April Johnson, people put baby diapers in trash cans.
Okay, well, in fairness, you're right. They do. That is true. I would love to be in the hallway watching you bring down a bag of poop into the.
It just looked like garbage. It was. Oh.
No, it didn't. It probably looked like a little plastic bag of poop.
You know, Peggy said the same thing, but it wasn't clogged, Valerie. It was. I don't think it would have flushed because it wasn't. The connector was off.
What she said. Oh, yeah. No, yeah, right. It was missing a part. I understand what you're saying. It wasn't clogged.
Pat, it was two
Yeah.
trash bags. No one. How would anybody know what it was? I wonder if you were on camera.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, not on the inside, but I'm sure they saw you walking in the hall with the bag of poop.
Thanks, Misty. The trash can was overflowing.
Okay, and so, ew. So then the price fell out?
No, it didn't.
Somebody had to pick it up? Oh, boy. Oh. Yeah, you could have went outside and dropped it outside easily.
I never thought of that. I was just in a state of panic.
Oh, boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Color on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Color on 5. And I'm back to the orange. 1, 2, 3, 4. Color on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Color on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Color on 5.
Sue
1,
said,
2,
hope there were
3,
no
4.
dumpster divers then.
Not dumpster divers. 3, 4. Can you imagine if this was done in the office? What would you have put in the poop there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably in your back seat. If this was in the office, where would you have put in the bag? Probably in your car, right?
I don't know.
There's no way you would have put it in a
Imagine
trash
if this
can.
whole experience wasn't a scoopable situation. The horror you would
Well,
have been in. Yeah, true.
Speaking of that, my poor Justine can't have ice cream anymore. You want to tell them your story last night?
Oh, that was very bad.
Well, no, that you were sick last night, as opposed to
No, that.
maybe somebody knows what's happening to you.
Well, it is lactose intolerance. I don't know what. So when I eat ice cream, and it is not all the time. Like when I eat cereal, I mean, I buy the silk milk. I mean, because there's no lactose in it, because I know. And April Johnson on the sidewalk with Crosby's.
Right.
So
That's where it should have gone.
I was watching this show on Netflix last night, and it was like 11:30, and I don't know why I said, oh, I feel like eating ice cream. So, I mean, I got a big bowl of ice cream, too. So, me and Pop's in the bed eating ice cream, and by 12 o'clock, my stomach hurt so bad. I mean, like, major pains, cramps, anything you can think of. I'm like, oh boy. I mean, it
And you
was.
said it was bloated too.
Oh well, yeah. So I went into the bathroom, and I mean, they were such intense cramps, and my stomach, almost like when someone has like celiac disease, their stomach bloats up. I mean, I look like I was 9 months pregnant. My stomach was so big, hard as a rock. I mean, I was in there for an hour. But if I've had that previously, here or there, not often, but I literally was sweating. I thought I was going to pass out. It was so bad. My poor dog came to the bathroom door and I popped it open and he was so scared because I mean I wasn't just like saying oh it hurts. I mean I was screaming. Luckily my one son was sleeping in the basement, the other one wasn't home because they would have said what the heck is going on in there. I mean my body was trembling, shaking. I mean I was sweating profusely. My hair was drenched. Oh my God, it was just absolutely horrible. When it was all said and done with, I mean, now I'm freezing. I looked in the mirror. I swear to God, I was like a ghost. So I thought, oh my God, I got to get in a warm bath. So this is like 1 a.m. now. So I get the bath and I get in there. And next thing I know, I wake up. It's 2:41. I'm like, oh, I guess I don't know if I passed out or I fell asleep in there. I'm like, geez. So that will be the last time that I eat ice cream. Yeah, I know. I did. Oh, I'm thinking I'm hitting
I
that
know.
to do that. I heard that, Valerie. I don't know if I want to. I'm not gonna try it anytime soon. But
What'd she say?
they have lactate tablets.
Uh-huh.
So if you're lactose intolerant, you can take that before you eat, like
Yeah.
ice cream or something. But
I'm sure that's fine.
after, I mean,
Did you go home and eat anything today?
when I went to Drug Mart, I bought the Gas X just in case I had cramps in my stomach all day today. They're gone now, so maybe that helped.
Oh, is that where you're in the back so much? Were you farting back there?
No, I didn't have gas. I just had like bloating and like I just had cramps from all that, I guess, and my back was hurting. But then I stopped and I got a can of soup, which was absolutely terrible.
Well, what did you...
So I thought I'd be healthy and got like healthy choice chicken noodle soup. There was probably like no salt in it. Oh, it was so bad. But I ate it, and then I had about an hour later, I had a piece of that banana bread from Bob Evans, and that's all I ate today.
Hmm.
Yeah, but I don't feel hungry right now.
Well, no, because you were sick.
So. What?
Oh, I like this already. Look, Justine. I don't know if you guys can see this or not. If you look at my card, I used a different orange here, and I didn't like it. And I thought, ooh, I'm going to use that same dark orange, and look how much better that looks. That looks really good. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you don't care?
I do. I said, uh-huh.
Okay, so the next one is orange and then purple. Why do I have another small purple there?
I don't know. You gave me 3 small ones.
I don't know. Now I'm getting a little bit nervous. I didn't need that small purple. Yeah, I didn't need that small purple, but that's okay. Okay, so the next one's purple. Let me count my lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do it on 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do it on 6.
And I know I'm lactose
1,
intolerant,
2,
but
3, 4, 5. Do it on 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. Do it on 6.
I mean, I eat cheese and other things, and I eat yogurt. I don't get that.
Yeah, maybe it is just the ice cream. What kind of ice cream?
It was just vanilla ice cream with like caramel in it. Yeah. But I remember when we were coming back from a show and we were and I got ice cream at that Baskin
Yep.
Robbins or whatever.
You were fine, weren't you?
No, but then remember as soon as
Oh,
we got
that's
close to home, that happened, and I had the bloating and all that, but not those sweats and whatever shaking, and that was crazy.
you're right.
Is the second weight attached?
Is this one attached? Yes, and it's popped. The second is this one is attached and it's popped.
Orange popped or not?
Nope. Now we're gonna make 3 colors. 3 colors. So orange is gonna be the base where they're gonna be together, and then popped. I really got to move that camera up a little bit. So then on the way home, because everybody, this was kind of funny, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to explain this. As funny as it was. So Bill and Peggy bought what, a fart sound maker that really sounded like a fart, and they told Justine that they had it.
No, I didn't know they had it.
They said that they told you.
No, that was after she did that.
Oh, you really thought that was her?
No, the first time Peggy was doing it off in the back seat, and you thought Bill was farting.
No, I know.
Yeah, but then she told me in the bathroom when we
Oh.
after that, so I knew. With that second
Okay,
time.
so let me back up.
Yeah.
Okay, so nobody knew at this time then. So we're sitting there, and they have a little fart thing. We're sitting here, and they press it, and you hear this fart go off. And I mean, it was loud. And so everyone starts laughing, and Justine actually was kind of sleeping. And I'm like, that is disgusting, because it is disgusting, especially you're in a vehicle with 4 people. And this thing was loud. I mean, it ripped. And Justine's like, I swear to God it wasn't me. And every time she says, I swear to God, it's the opposite of whatever's coming out of her mouth. But I did believe her this time, and the only time, because she was asleep. And this thing would have woke her up mid-blow, and she would have stopped it because it was that loud. So then Bill and Peggy are cracking up. I mean, cracking up like I've never seen them laugh before.
I never seen Peggy laugh like that.
And no, either have I. She couldn't catch her breath because Peggy said it was Bill, and I looked at Bill, I said, that was you. And I'm glad you came clean, because I was thinking, why would Bill fart like that in front of me? I mean, I think he's a gentleman, and he's going to let one rip like that? That's terrible. So Bill was laughing so hard that I really did think it was from him. Peggy was laughing the entire time. She could not stop laughing. And I'm like, that is just disgusting. And I'm getting pissed off because, it's gross. Why would you do this?
I'm laughing already.
And it was a long rip. And, well, it was because I was so
I didn't
mad.
know they had it, and I'm like, Peggy, was it Bill or was it you?
I know. So we keep asking.
She couldn't stop laughing.
She couldn't. No one could ask. And then Bill kept saying, "I promise it wasn't me." And he's like doing like okay signs and thumbs up signs, and I'm like, I didn't understand what he was doing, and so I really, really, really thought it was him, because I mean he's just both of them are laughing. I mean just ridiculously. So. Boy, that went on for about 15 minutes. They only did it once.
Right.
They only did it once, but back and forth. Laughing. I mean, not farting, just laughing and laughing and laughing and laughing. Next one's green. And look, guys, here, let me show you my card. Instead of wasting that whole green, I did it the other way. So look. This is important. On that green, you want the flower, and you want one edge, and then that. Okay? So it's really to where I copied it at. So flower, one edge, you want this one right there, so you're going to cut on that outside line. So I made it super easy. So then, they finally, they told you then in the bathroom. We stopped, they told you in the bathroom.
Yeah, because I said, was it Bill who really did that? And then she showed me what she had. And I'm like, oh, God.
Right. So then I didn't think Justine still knew. So I said, give that to me, because we're going to do this with Justine. But Justine did know, because then I kept hitting it, making Peggy fart, because then Justine thought that I didn't know, and I thought that Justine didn't know. So I kept doing it, and every time we're doing it, Justine kept saying, Peggy, oh my God, what did you eat? And da-da-da. And boy, I'm cutting this terribly.
Well, you were laughing, and I'm like, I can't believe she's laughing because she hates that sound. Like, why would she be laughing?
Well, I was laughing because I thought
Right.
you didn't know,
No.
and you were acting so concerned with Peggy. That's why it was funny. It was only funny because it was a farting machine. No, I don't think farts are funny at all.
I know that.
So I was much more relieved that it was not Bill than it would have been Peggy. I would have been able to take Peggy more than Bill. That's gross. You don't do that in front of people. But it's very hard to explain, but that was...
It was funny.
It really was. It was a good half hour of hysterical laughing.
Like kids in the car.
We are sometimes. What did I buy to eat that was bad? Oh, a Sheetz sausage breakfast
Oh
sandwich.
yeah.
Too spicy.
Snack box was good.
Snack box was great. We went to Sheets. There was a snack box. You had your choice of, was it three items of three things of three items?
Yeah.
Three things with three items. You get the cheesy squares,
We got
mozzarella sticks.
macaroni cheese bites.
Yeah, or chicken tenders.
The other three, can't remember what they were, but
Neither did I, because it was just so good.
It is, Tracy. We know.
What did Barbara Hare say? Did I just make her dad leave the room?
My dad was visiting. My dad was visiting as class started. He wanted to help me make cards. I tried to explain the cut for row 2, first green. He watched Jennifer cut, and he got up and left. He has a new appreciation for these cards.
He can cut it. I thought I made him leave the room with scooping out poop. Well, Justine, if I ever get sick...
No, I'm never scooping your poop.
You never thought you'd buy me adult diapers either.
No.
Just pretend like it's my dog poop.
No.
You just said it was the same thing.
No. For a dog and then for my own, but no one else's. Jackie says, my friend has a Tesla with a fart machine. Last weekend we went to a concert in the parking garage. We started seeing out as people walked by, but we were away from the car. It was hilarious.
What's more funny is that 60-year-old women have a fart machine in their car. That's the one thing my sister and I agree with.
Nancy?
Yes, farting is just, you don't do that in public. She doesn't even do that with her husband. Okay. So these three, once you get these outlined, these are adhered together. I don't know where you guys are in the country. Well, I know where you are, but I can't recite where you all are right now. But we are having 60-degree weather right here in Ohio, which is very odd for us. And I'm not kidding you. It is 60-degree weather. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and do this guy too. I'm sorry. Because all three of these that I just outlined and that top white one, all of those get adhered together and then popped up. So let's go ahead and do this white one too. And this white one, you just want to go out here.
77 in Texas.
Yeah, isn't that cold for Texas too?
That's what we were like. We're like 66-ish. Tomorrow's high 66.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm. Next week it gets back in the 70s.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind the 70s.
Sue, it was 42 degrees when I took the dog out this morning in West Michigan.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, when you take the dog out, I actually put my coat on.
I
It
know.
was it's like 50. River Larissa is 93. Yikes.
Who?
I'm sure he is, Robbie.
She's Florida.
Yeah, 93. Yeah, still hot.
Yeah, that's Florida. I believe. If you're saying her name right.
I mean, when I got home from work, of course, I had to go sit on the deck for a half hour playing ball.
Mm-hmm.
And I literally got on my chair,
I was so afraid we weren't going to finish that shipping today.
and I kept laying back, trying to take a little nap, but that ball just kept coming back to me. Like, darn it. But in the sun, it was very hot.
Well, in the afternoon, it did look like it was nice outside.
Yeah, but once a cloud came, then you're like, ooh, it's a little bit chilly. But when the sun was out, it was very hot.
Yeah. Okay, so now we have this white piece and the 3 color pieces that get adhered together and then popped up on our medallion.
Robbie said tomorrow is 97.
Yeah, that sounds
That
right
is
about Texas.
hot.
I don't mind it. I like this weather. It's just not right.
Yeah, usually we're still in the mid 70s right now.
Oh, I would even think 80s. My
Yeah,
God,
right.
it's not even September.
Hi, Karen Plumley. Just popping in to say hi. And she loves this card.
Of course you do. It's Halloween, your favorite. Oh, we have some new stamps coming out too. Probably in, well, definitely for Denver, in time for Denver. But probably in a couple weeks. 10 new ones. Okay, I'm going to go the opposite way.
Misty said, "Are you going to roll out that other thing in Denver as
Oh,
well?"
I am, but actually, Misty, I'm going to roll it out right now.
Do I know what you're rolling out?
Nope.
What?
Yeah, so let's roll that out right now. So, we're going to start this with Misty right now. But we're going to start this, we're going to start doing this with a couple things. And what it is, oh my God, what story was I telling during this purple cut? Because this is a terrible cut. God, I hope they can't see this on what is being put on. That is terrible. So this is, I'll tell you why I was thinking this. I want to start doing longer classes, but classes where, well, first of all, again, and we debate this all the time, internally, you know, because we're one of the very few people that every one of our classes are free, whether you buy a kit or not. You could always watch it, and I want to keep it that way. But there's some classes that we feel that you really should have to pay for. And with that, they're going to be longer, so you always have them. You could watch them whenever. You could pause it, etc., etc. So, with that said, Misty had put together, this is the first class we're going to do this with. It is not on the website. I still got to price it. I still have to price it out, but it's not going to, I'm sure you guys would guess the price just by knowing what's in it. But it'll go on the website by, I would say, definitely this weekend. Oh.
So they're not going to be live. They're going to be taped.
They're not going to be live. They're going to be taped. And I can tell you that this first one, is 3 hours in length. And you're not going to have a choice of jewels, because when you buy the kit, you're going to get, you're going to get the jewels that we actually use on the project. But that's not to say if you wanted to make another one, you could make another one. So the first project is going to be this tape dispenser, which if you've been to our booth lately, you see this sitting on our table, okay? So this is the first one, and we have Jules counted. This is ready to go. And this is going to be a 3-hour-long class that we have taped. So if you were to buy this project, you're going to get you're going to get everything you need to make this, the glue, everything, the wipes, the tape dispenser, and all the jewels to make this, plus a private link that's only available to you to make this, okay? Now, I know you can take the link and you could share with other people, which would, not be nice because you paid for the class, but we're going to start doing that, and this is going to be our first project. And we're just going to call this the tape dispenser. It is pretty, isn't it?
It's beautiful.
It is. It really is. It really is. So this is going to be the first project. It'll be called the tape dispenser, but it's just going to be a private online class. And it'll be an online class, and I'm sure I will give. Well, I'm not. I will give the obviously the link to Misty. And if you have any questions, you could ask it right there in the YouTube channel, and I'm sure she'll get back to you and answer that. But yeah, I mean, it's we're gonna try that with that, and then we're gonna do something with art anthology. Well, I think I'm still debating that. I may do something. I don't know. I spoke too soon. I may do something with classes next year with art anthology, concerning shows, because there's just never enough time with the art anthology either. Project wise, Robbie slams it out of the park with the projects, but for the actual, ongoing books, we'll see. I'm just talking out loud, but that's going to be the first project, so look for that. It'll be called a tape dispenser. We'll probably have, because we have class kits now, and they're divided under classroom, Crafter's Classroom. It's divided under, help me, online class kits, other class kits. So this will probably be a whole different tab under the class kits. But yes, we will start to bring those to shows. But yes, they will also be on the website for your use too. But your own link, you could use that link. And
So someone who sees that tape dispenser on her thing, they can purchase that. Oh,
correct. And they're going to purchase the whole kit.
Right.
The directions, the link, the jewels, the whole thing. The whole thing will be packaged up. Pictures. Yeah. And people who buy it online, same thing. It's just going to be a kit. So yeah, so you guys excited about that? It is really, 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 really nice. The only thing that, again, you're just not going to have a choice of the jewels. And again, if you want to make another one on your own, you certainly could do your own jewels. Color of jewels. But we're always going to make it so that it kind of matches. And she has a couple other projects up her sleeve. And I don't know, we haven't really discussed. Maybe we'll come out with one once every quarter. That sounds like it's a good thing to do. But yeah, if you want them, it's there. If not, it's not. That looks 1,000% better with that orange right there. Okay, I'm not ready for this yet, but I do. We are going to pop this under the card. So let's just go ahead and put pop dots underneath this.
Will they be items, or will there be card or paper classes?
They're going to be like larger than life classes. And I know we spent 3 hours making these cards, but they're really never going to be cards. They're going to be project type things. They're going to be longer than 1-2 hours. They're very much project based. And we'll make them as needed. We'll make probably 24 at a time. So they'll never go away because we could always have them. I don't love this medallion. I like this medallion. I used this medallion because I was trying to go for a spiderweb theme look to it. And this is really the only thing that I could come up with. Oh, in 2 weeks, maybe I'll show you the new stamps. Because in 2 weeks, we may even have them. You know what? I will show you the new stamps in 2 weeks. And I can say that I think they were all asked for, too. The only thing that I'll show you the Nutcracker, but we just don't have the dies for a little bit. It'll be about 3 weeks on that. Okay, so now let's go ahead and adhere or do our card base. Whoops. Okay, so our medallion should be done. Okay, medallion should be done, and we'll put that on the card once we're done with the base. Okay, so let me show you again how this opens, okay? So it's going to open, and I know it's going to be hard because we're really close up here. It opens like this, so we have a top there.
Do the pop dots go all over?
Yes. We have the inside there, and then it opens here like this, okay? So this page and this page are the same, this being different. And this sheet right here, this is just the one of the sheets, front and back, okay? Okay, so let's do this. Let's go ahead and let's try to stay together on this.
Is the white middle medallion popped or taped to the purple?
Okay, here we go. So on this, Jewel, God bless you.
Here it finally came.
On this top white piece, and then the next three colors are all together. So all four of these pieces are flat together, and then popped up onto this.
No, that's an addition. No, the card classes are not.
We will never fade out we will never fade out the card classes, Valerie. In fact, if anything, we want to be more consistent and get back to that every other week. We're going to have a class in 2 weeks, and then after that, it's going to be a couple of weeks after that. But no, we will never fade out Friday Night Fanster. In fact, if anything, we're trying to grow that. So white, flat on the screen, purple and orange, those are all flat, and then popped it together. We just want to do something where it could be a little bit longer because I have great ideas, Misty has great ideas, but it's just too long. It's just too long, and you know, you can't commit to a certain time, so we thought, okay, and again, we go back to saying, you know, we need to have some way to control at least some classes where you have to at least buy the class in order to get the class. So you're just not going to get it for free. So we compromised, and we thought that was the best way to do it. And I kind of think so too. I kind of agree with that.
Carolyn said, weren't there going to be new paper packs after Spring Bling?
I am sitting on, I just counted them today, 14 paper packs. The problem with paper packs is you got to buy a lot of it. And we're sitting on probably about a $50,000 bill with the paper packs. So I think the paper packs are going to come out after the first of the year, and we'll only bring out half at that time. But the paper packs, oh my God, they're so good. If I showed you them, you'd gel at me to get them done now. But yeah, that is definitely on the list to do too. Okay, so we're going to start off with the inside opening, which is this guy right here. And I'm going to need you to cut this down. So you're going to cut off, let's say 1/8 of an inch off the side, off the top and off the side. So just 1/8 of an inch off the side, and then flip it once and off the top or the new side. And I just cut off enough so that when you lay this down in the middle, that it's going to still, your card's still going to be able to close. Okay, so if I lay that down, I can still, oh, I don't think I'm going to, oh, I can. I can still close my card. Okay, and I think I'm going to cut this just a little bit more because it's right on that cusp of not being able to close. Just the one side. So again, you want to be able to lay this down like so and have it closed. Oh, and the other thing I will tell you, I promised you Spring Bling dates. I will release that next week. But the thing with Spring Bling is we have something else up our sleeve, but it's more of a weekend type event that we're thinking of, and probably in the fall. So I wanted to have that announced if we're going to go ahead and do that. But I can't do that until I see the show schedule for next year, and nobody has their show schedule out for next year. So I don't want to hold Spring Bling dates up too much longer. So I promise I will give those to you next week with a timeline on when you could register for that. Yeah, so at least you have that in your calendar.
Is the middle white popped to the purple?
It is flat.
I think they're talking about the middle white. It's popped to that purple, the middle white. I think they're talking about in the middle of the card.
This right here is popped onto this, and then the whole piece is popped onto that. So this is popped, yes. The middle is popped. This is flat. This is popped. I think you're probably right, Justine. Okay, so again, when you put this on, make sure you put this on so that you can close that card. And I think this is just the perfect inside for this card. And I do have the black. Again, if I were recreating this card, I honestly would use the black. And I know I brought it. I don't know where it's at. There's one black. Hold on, guys. I'm still looking for it. I don't know where it's at. I brought one black to show you. I can't find it. I don't know. Okay. So, for those of you who are still doing this medallion, oh, there it is right there. Yeah, take that up. So, for those of you who are still doing the medallion, do me a favor. Let's stop doing the medallion and let's do the card base, okay? So you're not too far behind. But this is, this is only one. Look, if I was doing this again, I would definitely use black. Look at that. This is the black. These are a lot more expensive, I'll be honest, than the white base. But here, feel this paper. Feel how nice that paper is.
Thick.
It is thick. But I would definitely be using this black base if I had these in stock when I was doing this last week. Again, they just came in this week. I think the black would be fantastic. And who knows, maybe I'll use, I'll use black next week or in 2 weeks. Okay, so we have this on. So now you have, let's grab one of these. So you have one of these, you have 2 spiders, okay? I'm going to do my bottom spider. Now, when you're going to put this bottom spider on, here, let me go to Jewel Cam real quick. I want you guys to see something. Let me find, okay, so here's your fold right here. You can't go on top of your fold. I want you to go right next to your fold, just like so. And make sure your spiders are going the right direction because this is going to adhere to the bottom of that flap, so it closes like this. Now, if you want to hold it, let me go back to Jewel Cam, or Craft Cam. If you want to hold it like this and stick it on, then it's going to close every time, okay? It's going to close every time. Because then we have to worry up here that it closes up here and it doesn't, okay? So hold it, look at it, and actually, let's just cut that right now because if I lay that down, that's not going to close. So let's, off the top or the bottom of this, let's cut off 1/8 of an inch. We'll go 1/8 of an inch. If I have to do it again, it'll be 1/8 of an inch. We'll keep going 1/8 of an inch until it folds. So if I hold it like that, fold it. Yep, that folds perfectly. So that top folds perfectly. Does everyone see what I'm doing? If I hold it like this, because that's where it's going to be taped, and lay it down, my top flap's going to close. And actually, you know what? This was not even here. Let's see if my side flaps are going to close. They're not, so I have to take a 1/2 inch. No. 1/4 of an inch off the side. So take a 1/4 of an inch off the side and a 1/4 of an inch off the top. And that should do it. That's important. Okay, so I'm kind of holding that there, closing that. That closes on top, closes on the side, closes on the side, so I'm good to go. Okay? Now, this is where you're going to have to guess. You're going to have to guess where you put your tape at. So this is what I did. See if you could follow along. I'm sure there's 1,000 ways to do it. This is the way that I did it. So I held my flap where it needed to be. Okay, right there. Held my flap exactly where it needed to be. And then I laid it down. And then I pulled it up just a hair. Because now I'm going to draw a line with a pencil.
On that last cut, when you cut it a little bit more, you said 1/4. Did you really mean 1/8?
I did mean 1/8. I'm sorry, I meant 1/8. Justine, where's my pencil? I need a pencil. Is there not let me have that pen, even though I don't want to use that pen. Right here.
Oh.
So very lightly, I'm going to draw this. Whoops, and I just almost went on my white. I don't like using this. I need to get that. I know that I have a pencil in there. This is very dangerous to use a pen. Because now I know, because I moved that up, that I want to put my adhesive, make sure I'm the right way. Shoo, I want to put my adhesive all down here at the bottom of that line. But what I'm also going to do is put adhesive on the tips of here to make sure that it's all caught. Okay, so let me put the adhesive on here first. Is everyone following me? I feel like I'm kind of jumping all over the place. So I'm going to put the adhesive below my line here. And I'm not really even getting close to my line because I know I'm gonna go on my card base. Okay, so does everyone see that? Are you talking to me, Misty? I can't. Oh, well, look, I can zoom out just a smidge. There you go. That was much better. I didn't think I was able to do that. I thought I was into where I was. So I have the glue, the adhesive on the back of that. But now, just to be safe, on the bottom of this, because this is where it's going to be attached, I'm just going to put adhesive just on the ends. I'm not going to go to the corners, but now I just have it on the ends too, okay? So I have it on the ends here, because that's going to be able to get this outline, which I didn't go all the way to, and it's going to hit there and hit that perfectly, okay? So I'll bring this up. Hold that, please. I'll bring this up. And lay this so it's even on both sides. Looks good to me. Before I press anything down, I'm going to make sure it closes. It does, and now I can press it down. Okay, so this is going to act as your back and your front. Okay. Now, I'm not going to worry about my inside front yet. I'm not going to worry about my inside front. I want to go to my front, okay? So we got the middle on. I'm not going to worry about this flap yet. And we got the bottom on. So I'm going to pull this up, and I'm going to push this down, and I'm going to push this down. No, what am I doing?
It's almost bedtime.
I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to pull that up. Okay, so on the outside...
Good night, Deb.
On the outside, we are talking... Yes, we do have to do this. We do have to do that inside first, guys. Let's do the inside. So on the inside, we are going to put this spider web on the top of up here. So again, because I know an eighth of an inch, let's take off an eighth of an inch off the side and off the bottom. And again, if you have to take off more, I know he is cute. You can take off more, but start with an eighth of an inch. And I do think that's going to be fine. He should not be eating it like that. Cross. Although he really doesn't destroy toys. Because we need to put this top one on, guys, first. Because I need the front in order to put those front pieces on. So I'm going to turn this around only so that I could work in front of me, okay? So I'm still going the right direction with my spider paper. So I'm going to make sure this is nice and even. I'm going to put this down, and then I'm going to pull this up just a hair. And then I'm going to outline again on my pen, which I don't like this idea because I'm going to have, if I make a mistake, I'm going to have pen mark. Last year we gave him that pen, and I know it's in here someplace. Good. So now I'm going to, on the bottom of that line, can they see that line on there or no?
Faintly.
So I'm not going all the way up to the line because I know I'm going to put more adhesive on my card base. Is anyone confused right now? Do we have this? And then I'm going to go on my card base, and I'm going to do just the ends of my card base. And I'm not going to go again all the way to the sides because I don't want to get too much tape there. Okay. And then even though it'll be too late, I'm going to double check my spiders are still right. And then I'm going to put this on. Yep. And I'm not going to push it down tight. I'm going to pull that there, and it closes perfectly. So now I'm going to push it down. Okay, so now we have the inside, which is actually pretty darn cool. There, nope. Why am I getting so confused? Did I do that wrong? I did that wrong. Son of a gun. I so did that wrong, guys. No one stopped me either. Those edges have to be down. Oh, shoot. These edges have to be underneath this. These flaps have to be underneath this. So you could do one of two things. If you could take this off, or if you haven't put that on there, go ahead and do that. Ah, crap. But I'm going to turn around and I'm going to adhere mine to the back because no one's going to know the difference. Ah, I knew that didn't look right.
Do you use the flaps or anything?
Nope.
Can you just cut them off?
You could, but they're not going to get a straight line. I would much rather have them assemble that. Okay, so does everyone see what I did wrong? You don't need these straps. If you haven't put that on yet, which I'm sure you all did, this needs to go flat, and then that piece needs to go on. But I'm just going to adhere then to the back of this. Okay? Because no one's going to know the difference, and I think that looks fine. Shoot. I'm sorry about that. Not a terrible mistake. But there was your cliff walk for the month. You haven't had one of those in a while. Oh, I knew that didn't look right. You can, if you want to cut them off, go ahead and cut those off. I would never cut those off straight, and that would bother me more than this. So go ahead and your choice. Cut them off, or take them to the back. But even with my 6-incher, I don't think I'd cut them straight enough. I think that would bother me. So do you just go ahead and you do the lesser of two evils in your mind. Either one is going to be fine. Perfect.
If you take them, use undo.
You could use undo. You could definitely use undo for that middle. Yeah, but that's not terrible either. Yeah, that's not terrible. Not terrible at all. Okay. Okay, whoops. There we go. Okay. So now for the love of God.
Reposition.
You're right. You could use a paper trimmer. You can cut those off. I don't think I would cut mine off perfectly, and let me show you why. I don't think I could cut mine off. If you look at this, this is just a perfect straight line from here all the way down here, all the way down here. I don't think I'd be able to have, I think I would have a little bump there, and I much rather have straight lines than a little bump. But if you can do this, go ahead and do that. That's fine.
Yeah, they were folded in, and then you put the wavy checkerboard one on top of it.
Okay.
Bernice, for once,
I
is
saw.
behind.
But this isn't terrible. This isn't a terrible mistake. It really isn't. You know, if it was terrible, I'd be sending you all out a second piece. That is not terrible. So I'm not too concerned with that. Okay. So now I want to make sure that your card is closed correctly, because if you do this and go backwards, then you think this is your front, then you're going to be backwards on the inside. So make sure you're looking at your spiders going the right direction. Put the bottom one up, and then bring that top one forward, okay? So you want to be working on this top part. See what I'm saying? So it's the right direction. Bottom one goes up first, and then the top goes down because I want to work on the top now. Okay? Top is easy peasy. On the top, you're going to put, let's put Boo down first, because I have less of Boo showing. Now, you might have to cut him, but I don't think you're going to. The only reason why you may have to cut him, and I'll show you in a second, Boo goes down on the right side, and your spider webs are going to go down the left side, and it's going to cover that boo paper a little bit. The only reason why you may want to cut that down is once you lay that down and you open up the top of this card, it may show on the top there, right there. And once I glue mine, oops, right here. Once I glue mine down, I will then cut that off, okay? So let's go ahead and put that scary down, or the ghost down.
You can put a piece of cardstock on the back like the purple paper.
Sure could. Then it gets too papery. It truly is okay either way if you cut it or have that stuff on the back. It really is okay. Again, I think you all know me that if it wasn't okay, you'd all be getting different sheets of paper. Now, I am going to put a sheet of paper right here inside my card, only because, so I have a sheet of paper there because I know I'm going to have to cut some off, and this has glue on it. I don't want it to stick to the inside of my card. So this is going to go to the far right side, all the way to the top and all the way to the edge.
We are paper sturdy.
We are on these cards. Both of these that we're doing were paper sturdy. And again, make sure you're up. Okay.
Indiana must have fell asleep.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm going to end up cutting that. So I want to keep that there. And then I want to put my spider paper on. And that's going to go to the left side of my card. Let's not use that.
I like those little ghosts.
I do too. I like this whole paper pack. This paper pack was fun. I might use the same paper pack for the next card. Because I could tell you, probably will be another Halloween card for sure. In 2 weeks. Okay. So again, all the way to the top, all the way to the side. And it is going to overlap that ghost paper. That black ghost paper. But again, this is if I had black paper. If I was using a black card base, I just think it would look so much better because you're not going to see the ends of this white card base. You know, like here, this would all be black. But again, it's okay. And I am going to slice that right there and get that extra paper off of there. Not too much, though. I just want to cut it where it needs to be. And it really does look close to 1/8 of an inch here, too. Perfect. Nice. Now, we have our die. Now, before I lay my die down, or I put my die down, I'm going to lie my die down there, and then put my medallion on there, just to make sure that's where I want my die. You know, do I want to move it up? Do I want to move it down? Don't put it on the end. Don't put it on the end. I think that's going to look a little silly. I think that's good. Yep. So I'm just going to put my dot adhesive.
Valerie said, please, more Halloween themed cards. I love Halloween.
Yeah, it will be. I may be thinking out of the box on the next Halloween card. If it comes, I have it in my mind. If it rolls out the right way. Okay. That's enough. Let me just get these on the edges. And again, you notice I didn't put adhesive all over my die. It doesn't have to be all over my die. And I want to make sure it touches that end. And I want to make sure it touches that end. And it has to be smushed in the middle. So be it. Perfect. That's going to go there. Now, there's no reason why you can't cut this purple guy out and put this purple guy right there. That's fine. In fact, I may do that. Oh, nice. So nice. Yeah, that was, we were pushed in a little bit.
What does that mean?
The zoom was on a little bit.
Oh,
I thought I had changed that. You know what? I think this pig is full. I think it needs to go on the wall. It really is getting full. Yeah, I think I'm going to retire him and bring my green one in. What time is it, Justine?
almost 9:45.
Okay.
Maybe that's Andy. No, it's Cross.
It is. So cute. Now, I'm going to cut this guy since you have him extra. Let me just cut him real quick. And let me see what he looks like on the inside. Gion?
Yes.
Well, I hope Pops lets
He
you sleep in a little bit.
Because I'm gone all night now. He'll be sleeping this whole time, so in the morning he's not going to be tired.
Well, stay in bed. Oh, look, I cut this off. I can't go that higher. Unless I make my own black outline, which I could. Yeah, I think I can. Let's see. That's better. I know I have to black outline that, but I just want to see if this even remotely looks good. I don't know if I like it.
It doesn't go with
Yeah,
Halloween.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm throwing that away. If you guys like it and want to put that on there, go for it. I don't like it. Mine's already thrown away. So there you go. There's your first card minus the jewels. Now, can I go over the jewels real quick with you? And you can do those later. Let's go over the jewels real quick. Obviously, your big honking one goes in the middle. What do I want to tell you? Okay. The 4, 3, 4. Okay. So the 3mm ones are going to go, everyone watch this, okay? This is kind of important. Almost, maybe we should come back and do this. The 3mm ones are going to go here. 1, 2, 3. Nothing is going to be on the white for a couple of reasons. I want a white to stand out by itself. And number 2, the glossy accents and the jewels, it takes a little bit of time to dry, so it kind of slides a little bit. So we skipped all the white. So here's your 3s. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, all the way around. When you go to put these on
this
here,
one doesn't look like a 3 right?
when you go to put these on here, I want you just to draw a straight line. I want you to look at where you put your jewel here and follow that jewel in a straight line. Okay? Meaning, I don't want you to, let me focus this again. I don't want you to go here and watch the circle, because if you watch the circle, you're going to end up being a little bit crooked overall. Just watch the jewel. And if this is off by a hair, no one sees that until I call that to your attention. Okay? So just follow your jewel and try to make a straight line. Those could have been pushed over a hair, but just follow your jewel and make a straight line all the way down. Okay? So those are going to be your 3s. These are going to be your 4s. And then your 5s are down here. Can they see that? Yes. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, you could see them really good on the picture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? And then you're going to have a couple extra 3mm jewels that I put right here on the base of the paper at the tips of these spider webs. Okay, I have 5 of them there. Okay, does that make sense to everybody? Big one, 3s, 4s, 5s at the bottom, and then your 3s right there. Okay, makes sense? Oh! Okay, so let's put that card to the side. Let's have my jewels. Oh, it's the white ones. The ones that have white. That'll be easy enough. Thank you. Whoops. Okay. Are we ready for card 2? No! We can do... Should we do, let's do the card base first. No, let's do... Let's do the medallion first. Yeah, let's do the medallion first. Okay. Okay. So you have in here, let's pull all the ones that have, you have some bigs, and then you have some innies.
Good night, Sean.
So bigs and innies.
Was the whole medallion popped on the card?
Oh, yes. Okay, so you have 3 bigs and 3 of the smaller ones. See what I say when I say smaller? It's just the inside, that bigger one. Okay? So let's start with those 3 big ones. The one that's going to go off of your medallion is going to be this guy right here, the one that has the dots in it. So let's cut that first and put that to the side. Now, you know how much I hate points, and because this line is so thick, you could actually round your points, which I think look better too. So this whole thing just gets cut out, and you could round your points. Thank you. See how I'm rounding right there? I like rounded points. What time is Lori coming over tomorrow?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't talked to her.
Oh.
She just mentioned a couple of days ago. Oh, that's good, Karen. When I came here, they were losing 4-0.
Who's that?
It says Cleveland 5, Seattle 4. Baseball. I was going to listen to it on the way here, and I turned it on, and I heard, oh, they just walked them, and then I heard Seattle 4, Cleveland 0. I'm like, oh, turned it off. Like, didn't think they were going to come back.
See how I'm just running those tips? Am I in frame, Justine?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just ate that cereal. I'm going to be hungry after this. I found a tick on Lemieux. Oh my God, on Lemieux.
When I was talking to my neighbor the
Stupid.
other day before I came into work, I was putting some in the mailbox and he was walking his dog, the one that walks in dog in the stroller. And I was talking to him and I went to say Pops and I said Maze. I'm like, geez, I haven't said Maze in a while. Anyway,
Lemieux's
go on.
been dead for 4 years. But anyhow, I found a tick on Cross, a live tick, because when I got him off, there was a bunch of blood there. And this is on Sunday, so I immediately gave him his flea and tick medicine, which I always forget to give him. And now I'm just wigged out because there's a little bump there. And it's probably just, it's healing, but it's wigging me out, so I'm taking him to the vet tomorrow. But the vet said that even if the tick gave him some type of disease, it doesn't show up for 6 to 8 weeks. But I still want to take him just to make sure that, I don't know, just to make sure. So we're doing that tomorrow at 11:30. He's going to hate it again. He had diarrhea for 3 days after that. I don't know why he is so scared now of everything.
Doesn't have big sister to protect him.
But even
I'm just kidding.
he's just so afraid. He waits for people to walk down the street, and then when the people get close, they go to pet him, and he runs away from them. It's ridiculous. But I'll feel better if I take him. I've just never picked a tick off my dog before.
Where was it at?
His back end, like right here. Like the small of the back. On
Like, how
top.
did you know it was on there?
Because I petted him and I felt this big hump.
Oh.
And I looked, I'm like, ew!
Can you show the back, please?
Of this, you can. But this is the one that has dots in there. It has dots in there. That's the back. It's going to look different. Everyone says it's going to look different, but that's the back. So this is what I want to do with this one, because it does matter a little bit. I want to go ahead and black outline this one, because then we're going to cut this one in half, because this is not the one for the medallion. This is the one that goes in the backdrop of the card. So go ahead, the one that has the dots on it, and I want you to cut it and then black outline it. Nice thick lines. I'm getting our Christmas card stamp made. I told her I need thick lines. Thick lines are always good.
Oh, for the annual Christmas party?
Yep. Time goes by so fast. And also when I give you a spring bling dates, I'll let you know when, Christmas card party goes on sale, and when New Year's Eve goes on sale. Thought there was something else too.
Raylene said they'll just make sure that you got the head of the tick out of there.
And I guess that's what I want to make sure of too. And I think I did because it was a full tick, so I really think I did. Okay, this does have some type of writing on it. So when you cut this, make sure your writing is going the right way, because you're going to cut this from this tip to this tip in half. So you see how my writing is going this way? Can they see that? Yes, they can. Okay, so look up because I'm going to switch it back to the other camera. So see how the writing's going sideways? I did not do that on mine. It looks kind of goofy. Here, I'll show you my card. This is my original. See how that writing is sideways? Looks kind of goofy. So make sure your writing's going the right way. Okay, and so now you're just going to cut this from tip to tip. Tip to tip. Perfect. Now, I want you to keep one of those tips as is. So I'm going to black outline this where I just cut. So I want to keep one of these as is. Okay, and I'll put this to the side because that's going to be used for my card base. And then this guy, we're going to end up cutting again because this is the one that goes. No, we're not going to cut that again. Good. Okay, we're not going to cut again. I'm going to outline both sides. I was mistaken for my yellow. So just outside or a black outline where you cut and then put those to the side. Okay. Then let's just go ahead and cut the yellow too. So the yellow that you want to cut is the one that has the blocks on it. Jeez, I don't even know how to open up the whole card.
Good night, Valerie.
So the one, you have two yellows. One has circles, one has like kind of blocks. Get that one, that's what I want to cut next. And on this one, you're going to cut exactly where I've cut the outline to. So right where those rose petals are, or those flowers are, that's where you're going to cut to. So this is the second thing we're cutting, and it's not for the medallion, it's for the base of the card. Are you getting tired?
Mm-hmm.
I could tell. That's because you didn't have any sleep.
I know, Jenny. I know why.
And again, I'm going to round these corners too. I don't care what you do. Am I in frame?
Yes.
And am I...
Perfectly in the middle.
I don't care if you want tips. You know, straight edge tips, that's fine. But I'm going to round mine. So I think we're going to do... Oh, and you guys, I am so sorry. We were going to start to put envelopes in your packets. Justine had half of the kits packed, and I'm like, son of a gun, we forgot the envelopes. So somebody on Thursday might want to email us and say, remember the envelopes for the kits. Because we'll definitely put the envelopes in.
Alicia said, I'm watching tonight, but when taking Cooper to the vet, there was someone with a sticker on their back window that said, tell your cow I said moo. I laughed way too hard.
That's hilarious. I want that sticker. I still think, what is, Misty, what was the line? Friends on the farm? No. What was Raylene's line? Fanster, friends, Fanster, farm? I don't know. What was the line? I'm screwing it up.
I did not get a table nap. I did sleep for an hour on the couch, though, but...
Who, you?
Misty said Justine didn't get a table nap.
Oh, she did. I did get a table nap.
Karen said, Jennifer, I saw Billy D Wednesday. She's a hoot.
Billy D is funny. I haven't seen her in forever. Where did you see her on Wednesday? I would have said a crop, but Wednesday.
Fanster on the farm.
That's right. I love that. I love that. I swear to God, that has to be our new T-shirts. Like if you see a farm, I think you have to pull over and take a picture with you on a farm and post it. Makes absolutely 0 sense to the crafting world. But Fanster's on the farm, it's hilarious. Doesn't have to be Raylene's farm, it could be any farm. Now, can you think of Raylene's dogs right now, their names?
I swear to God.
You thought the same thing?
I was just thinking, there's girl names, I know that.
I know one.
Jersey. No.
Jenny.
Jenny, yeah. I don't know how we can never remember that.
I know. Raylene, don't tell us. It's
Penny?
Jenny. Yeah, Jenny. Yeah, you're right. Jenny and Penny. You're right.
Karen said she's retired. I'm part of the craft group she belongs to.
Got it.
Misty said, tell me about Stone Cold and the Jackal.
Oh my God, it was so much fun. First of all, again, this anyone who watches General Hospital will enjoy this, but if you don't watch General Hospital, so there's two main characters on there. Even if you don't, you may know Jason. It's just Steve Burton, major character, very, very hot.
He's the cute one, right?
Yes.
Brown hair.
Yes, and Spinelli, they do this.
Let me interrupt you. It's not Jenny, it's Ginny.
Ginny, you're right.
I was
Did
gonna
you say that?
No, Misty did, but I knew that wasn't Jenny and Penny because they didn't rhyme before. But
Ginny
close.
and Penny? Ginny and Penny.
Ginny, yeah, I think
Okay.
one is Penny though, right?
I think so.
Oh.
Okay, Raylene, you could do us now. Or you could tell us. I'm going to outline this. So anyhow, they do a variety show. First of all, if you don't watch General Hospital, it is the last place you want to be because you would be so bored. And they just kind of like parody General Hospital storylines and talk about it and just kind of make fun of it. And it's an hour and a half show. It's a very, very good show. Me and Beth had gone to see it, their Christmas show, because Barbara Gavinoff went and she said it was absolutely amazing. I'm like, I don't know what we could. I don't know what they're going to do. They're actors on a soap opera. What are they going to do on stage? It was fantastic. So we went to the Christmas show here in Cleveland and loved it. I mean, it was really, 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 really good. But again, if you're not a General Hospital fan, you would hate it. So I went to see if they had a Christmas special, because their Christmas dates are out, and they're not coming to Cleveland. But when I was on the website on Sunday, I saw that they're playing in Columbus this Wednesday night, 2 days ago. And Columbus is only 2 hours away from us. So I called, and it wasn't their Christmas show, it was just like their summer show. So I called Beth and I said, do you want to go to this show? I mean, 2 hour drive there, 2 hour drive back. She was like, yeah, let's do it. So we went. It was hilarious. It was so good.
Raylene said we're right, Ginny and Penny.
Ginny. Now, can you imagine when one of those dogs die? I got to think the other one would be devastated. Don't you think so?
You would think. Yeah.
Oh, devastated. They're in they're in the bathroom. They're in the garage together, and that would be terrible. They would have to go out and get another dog. Okay, again, we are going to take this one and cut this in half. I think that would be sad. And make sure, again, looking at the writing. Look at the writing. Cut that in half. Now we're going to keep one of these. And I want to keep it so I could see the writing this way. Because if I open it, I think I see writing that way. So I'm going to keep this one. Give me an outline. On the flat part, he's left them out. And then, again, and that's for the card base. We're not even to the medallion yet. That's for the card base. Now with this guy right here, everyone look up with this other half. We need to cut this piece right here. So we're just going to go a layer in. Okay? So we're going to go a layer in. And cut that out. And actually, yeah, you're going to go layer in.
Belinda says, I watched it years ago, and my dorm lobby was packed with all the class cutters watching Luke and Laura's wedding.
Oh, that was a while ago. Yeah, but it was just so much fun. So when I was there on Wednesday, because we literally made these plans on Sunday, I took a picture from my seat where it said, you know, Stone Cold and Jason on the stage thing, and I sent it to Misty and Barb. It was just really good, and it was good. They have a good thing going. It's brilliant. I mean, they're making side money.
Like, how much does it cost for a ticket to see that?
$59.
Oh, not bad.
And if you wanted to get a meet and greet with them, like a signature,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not not a signature. If you wanted to get a picture with them, it was $110.
Jeez.
Well, we paid that in December, and we got the pictures with them. But we didn't pay it here because we wanted to get back on the road. And you don't need, we already have a picture.
Right.
But you know, it's a small venue because they are normally in these comedy club areas. venues. It's just a lot of fun. Okay, and I'm going to outline this. And should I do my card base now since we have the pieces done?
So the next Fanster class is September 12th?
2 weeks from today. Is 2 weeks from today September 12th already?
Yep.
That's stupid. That's ridiculous. And then after that, it'll be more weeks than that. So at least we're on 3 good back-to-back, or 6 back-to-back weeks here. Let's do the card base. Yeah? So we haven't even cut the medallion yet. Seems like we have, but we haven't. Let's do the card base, since I have some people here. Okay, so now we're not going to screw up again. Jennifer, you're the one that screwed us up. I know. So this card base, we want these to be flat, and the paper is going to go on top of this. So let's go ahead and adhere these to the middle of the card. So these are my side flaps.
Michelle says, I met Brad Mall years ago from General Hospital.
Who was that? Who'd he play? That name doesn't even sound familiar. And I too have been watching since, well, the rape of Luke and Laura. Because I think I was I had to be in 3rd grade and I thought, oh my god, I want to be raped by Luke. It's so terrible. It's so terrible. It's terrible. Yeah, what's his name? Who is he? Okay, so now we did it the right way. We have those right there. We have those adhered to the center.
So when I rewatch this, do I need to watch it first so I don't mess up something?
Just these things had to go in the first time. Tony who? Oh, Tony like Barbie's ex-husband, Tony? Okay, red's going to go in the center. So those are flat there. Red's going to go in the center. And again, let's cut off a 1/2 inch off the side, 1/2 inch off the top. And if you have to go more, then go more. But let's just do... No. 1/8 of an inch. I know why I say 1/2 inch. 1/8 of an inch. Not half. 1/8 of an inch.
Cross, maniac.
We heard. Thank you. And put that in there. And then just make sure it shuts. And it shuts. And it does. So we're
Tony
open
Jones.
Yeah, Tony Jones. That's right. That's who I was...
It's a 1/4 inch, Rochelle.
No, it's an 1/8 of an inch.
Jeez, you're screwing me up now.
I already corrected it so she knows. Always an 1/8.
I'm surprised Charles came down here.
He has been. He hasn't been going to bed with him lately. Okay, now I don't care which way your arrows go. You could put them on the side if you want to write on the arrows. You know what I'm saying? I have my arrows going up.
Lisa Wilson, just jumping on now. So I guess I missed the incredible story.
Oh,
that
you
tops
did.
all
Yeah.
the others.
You'll have to listen to that.
You don't have to.
Yes, you do. Okay. So I'm going to keep this open. And I'm going to put, so this is open still. I'm going to put my small guy here in the center. And then my big guy, which is yellow, up here in the center, okay? Does everyone see what I just did? Oh, you can see really well. Okay. You try to get it as centered as you can. You know what? I am going to be a freak and lay my ruler down and make sure I'm in the center. And again, just butt it up next to that fold. Don't go on the fold. Try not to go right next to the fold.
Yes, both those two flaps are folded inside, and then the maroon piece is put on top of it.
Okay, and I'm just going to turn this. Don't be confused. I'm just turning this so it's closer to me. Boy, I used a lot of paper today for adhesive. I need to sweep down here. The couch that Rooney slept on all the time to the right, to the left, is now gone, so we have a lot of room and space. And actually, does there seem to be a shadow on there? Because I got this light facing us more. You're probably more affected by that. It's not that I'm getting rid of ruins, it's that couch, she peed on it and it was just terrible. He likes that whole thing. He likes his comfort station. He's going to be so happy with a friend. Okay, so I'm going to turn it back around. So we're there. Okay, is everyone good so far? Okay, so I'm going to fold my bottom flap up. This is my top. I'm going to fold my bottom flap up. And down here is where I'm going to put my dotted brown piece, just like that. Okay? I think this is a fun card. Do you think this is a fun card?
Mm-hmm.
I do like all the pieces all over. Ooh, I'm hungry.
So you're giving him a little brother or sister?
Oh, he needs a little brother or sister. His, he has to. His real mother and father, he was from the first letter of the mother and father who made it for the first time. And they're mating for the fourth and final time in December. That's when she comes into heat. So probably in February. Don't you think he needs a friend?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he really does. He definitely needs a friend. And again, I'm using my ruler just to straighten that out. Make sure it's straight. And then I'm left with one piece of this. I really do like this card a lot. Even if we use different colors, even if we used Halloween instead of fall colors on this, it still would look nice. I just like this whole design. I just like this card base. I really am in love with these card bases. I'm sure I'll get sick of them, but right now I'm just in love with them. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue with the card base. This is the only thing that goes up front, and hopefully will not need to be cut at all, so don't cut that. Okay? So I'm going to take that nice and even. I'm going to lay it down. I'm going to pull this up or move this down just a hair. I'll move it down. Again, I'm not loving this pen.
Yeah, Teresa, black and white are both on the website now.
Yeah, use the... Oh. This is why I didn't want to use the black pen. Or the pen. Son of a biscuit.
Cross.
Darn it.
Cross.
I'm going to put white out on that.
Hey. No.
Darn it, that gets me so mad.
No.
It was bound to happen.
Dig in there for.
You know what, if I use white out... I gotta use white out. I'll use white out. Only those who stare will see it. This will be the card I send. I knew that was dangerous. Okay, so I'm below my line, but I'm going to go on the outside of this.
A white gel pen will work.
No, I just tried it. I'll just do the, it'll be fine. It's seriously a little bit, I'm okay. Oh, crap. I hope that didn't go on the
It
ground.
didn't, it went on the opposite
Good.
side. You're lucky.
I am lucky. Oh, but you know what? I should get that white out before I put that on. Hold on. Let me go get that white out. Hold on, guys. Let me walk away. Because if I don't put that white out now, then I'm going to be battling that printed paper.
He wants to play.
Look at He is so cute.
Why is there a hole in the blanket? Did you do that? Playful boy. Playful boy.
Okay, back. Oh, were you waiting for me? Now that is cute. Okay, this is not going to look great, but... Oh, look, you're going to hardly tell. I'll be able to tell.
Oh no, you wouldn't.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Okay. So let's put this on the top. Am I in frame?
Mm-hmm.
Now we're going to watch the game at home.
Oh yeah, where would I go?
Oh, I don't know. To the bar? Who knows?
I believe she said you can send it to me. I will hang it proudly.
Someone said I really should start sending my cards to you guys. Okay, so last piece is going to go right here, right on top, just like so. So let's get that on because then our card base is done and we just need to do the medallion. Peggy wanted me to make a shout out to tell you. So Peggy, I don't want to do it. For those of you who didn't buy your Craft-A-Ween project or boxes from Spellbinders yet, we have 3 left.
I thought we had 2.
No, 3.
3?
Beth wanted the Crafter's Classroom, not the box.
Oh, okay. There.
That's why.
Uh-huh. Beffy.
Well, she wanted that because if you like those 2 dies,
Mm-hmm.
it's cheaper to buy the Crafter's Classroom kit than just the dies.
Oh, got it.
And again, I'm laying my ruler there. So I line my middle up with my 3, so I'm perfect. Which I try to be. And now we are done with our card base. Done the right way. Put that ruler back. Yep, so we're done with our card base. There, there, there. It's fantastic. Shoo, shoo. Good. Okay, so let's make our medallion. Did I hand you those pieces, or did I have the
No,
pieces?
you must have them.
Here they are. Stop looking, I got them. Okay, so now we have 2 big ones. So the first one is the brown. We're going to cut out the entire layer. Oh, Reese, Peggy's dog, came to the office this week and played. And they had a blast. I don't think we took 1 picture, did we?
I didn't unless Peggy did.
No, I don't think she did either.
Yeah, I don't know why we didn't. They were cute.
He is very small, and they played beautifully. After 2 hours, they actually even laid down. And Reese only marked his territory 2 times that we know of. What kind of dog is he? He's a corgi, so he's so small. If you don't see him actually peeing, you really can't know. Am I in frame?
Yep.
Again, I don't care, but I'm rounding my edges. Go look at his back ends. It's right on the top. Go, seriously.
Like next to his tail?
No, like right above his tail. Yeah, like where a tramp stamp would be. Right above his tail. And if you'll feel a little bump there.
What are you doing to the carpet?
Right up, 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 up. Right around there. Keep going up, up, up.
Oh.
Do you feel it?
Yeah. Jeez, how could you even get the tick out of there? You can't even get the
Oh, Justine, the tick was so big. It was filled with blood. It was there's a lot of blood. Do you see it? Yeah, does it look like it's okay, or does it look like there's something still in there?
I don't know, there's something black on his tail, but I mean on the skin. I mean not on the skin, but on his fur. But I don't think it's. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
I know. So,
I don't know.
wouldn't you want to take your dog in?
Yeah. Maze had a tick on his ear, like that.
I know.
And I just pulled it off, but it never did anything. It never got anything. And it had to just happen because there was no blood or nothing.
Well, this had actually. This tick was living up life large.
It was eating you up, huh? It was eating you up. Look at him.
Is this stamp an ACA bundle? No, this is not. This is not. So there's no dies with this. It's written on the. If this is called, what's this called? Verdure. VERDURE.
Every time I get up, I get the goosebumps.
Well, number one, in fairness, it is cold in here. I have a turtleneck on, for Pete's sake.
Evan's getting more tattoos tomorrow. Like,
Oh,
uh-huh.
where?
On the leg, all the empty spots.
Oh,
He's getting, he goes,
God, do I hate that. I don't know why I care, but I do.
he's getting this in, he's getting chrysanthemum? How do you say that word?
A flower?
Yeah, because he has that Japanese art or whatever, and he goes, it goes with that. I'm like, what?
And what color is that going to be?
Oh, I didn't ask.
There's-
Nothing tomorrow because they don't do the coloring till like, you know.
Ugh.
How much do the ACA bundles cost each month? Like 42 plus shipping around?
Yep, 42 plus shipping. And shipping is $3.95 still, which is really cheap because shipping truly is $4.95. And plus, we don't charge you for the envelope, which sounds silly, but the envelope is 60 cents. And if you join, which you can now, we have 2 months of ACA the way it stands now, but I think it's going to change. It is going to change within a couple months. Okay, green, we're going to go layer in. So cut off this back, cut off this back layer. I may need to have my drink, please. Thank you.
Why'd you put it on us?
Well, because rather than not seeing anything here, they at least are seeing me drink.
Okay. They're seeing you take a sip.
Well, it makes sense.
What?
Because it's not here. So Kathy the other day, my lying sister, the one that has the problems, when she left Tuesday and they took her home, my sister, who has mentally handicapped, she works for us on Mondays and Mondays and Tuesdays. When she went home Tuesday, she was talking to her boyfriend, and she does everything for attention with that kid.
Yeah.
So they dropped her off at the house.
Turn up a little bit. Or go up a little bit, yeah.
She couldn't get in because the door was locked. She didn't have her keys. So then she called everybody. She's telling her boyfriend she can't get in. They took her around the block. I was luckily in the back. I didn't get the phone call. I got the message later. And then, after all this hoopla, she goes, well, let me go try it again. Mm-hmm.
It was unlocked the
Yeah.
whole time?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yep. She
Oh.
likes the attention. So then, because now my mom kind of got out of her direct care, and not that I care for her, but there's a lot of people involved in her care with the state and her providers. So then the email goes out. There's an incident today with Kathy's thing, and she didn't know the code to get in their garage, and they called all these people, and no one knew the code, and da-da, and then they end. Her head lady, which is, the social worker, the head lady goes, we're pretty sure this was just to get the attention or the sympathy of her boyfriend. And I wrote back, 1,000,000% it was to get the attention of him. I mean, not
My
that we're
gosh.
thinking that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
How did she do it?
She's a master liar.
Huh.
It's one of the problems she has, I guess. I don't know. Mm-hmm.
Let me just try it.
Yep. Yeah, after about 10, 15 minutes. Let me just try it again. Nope, it was open. Mm-hmm. I don't know why she didn't have the keys to her house. She probably lost those.
Well, she never brings keys with her, so
All right, so she probably did lose those.
she just goes in and out through the garage with the code.
No, she doesn't even know the code anymore.
Oh,
I don't know the code. They reprogrammed that. They called me for the code. Thank God I didn't answer. I wouldn't know the code. They had that reprogrammed. In fact, I think Danny had that reprogrammed. I don't know that. She is something else. Okay, so we have 2. Let's just keep going, yeah? Okay, red's next. Want to make sure there's only one red. Yep, red's next. And we're going to go right to the flower, so right to where I cut for you and copied. Well, thanks for coming. I think Peg really would have came.
oh, I'm sure she would, but
It's quiet.
it's very quiet.
How many people do we have watching? Did you ever look at the numbers to see how many people watched it by the end of the weekend? A lot of people watched on Saturday. Let me know when someone tells you how many people are watching.
70.
Oh. That's good. Especially for being so late. So, Justine, say Coca-Cola.
No.
A lot of people are going to go home and do that now. Misty, did you tell your hubby that he's making us dinner? Well, actually, I should rephrase that. Did you ask Chris if he would make us dinner Friday night? from the Denver show.
Raylene says, happy I could join all you lovely ladies. Gotta go get some things ready for our last show. Since she won at our county, we get to go to
Oh,
fair
yeah.
tomorrow. Good
How,
luck.
Raylene, how was the fair? Filled with all the emotions. You good? Layer in, so layer underneath the rose.
Misty said I told him.
Is he okay with that? Raylene, you don't have to type it. You could type me at Crop. You could tell me it's at Croptemberfest. But I'm sure it was all motions. Today, when I got so mad at Andy when I came home from work, I checked my ring to see if my blood pressure had gone up.
Did it?
Well, I don't know how to read it yet.
Oh. Okay.
I only know how to, go to like the main screen.
Right.
I'm squeezing jewels off my scissors.
He is.
Good. So, like hamburgers, right? We could do hamburgers.
Raylene said we are good.
That's good. Hamburgers, what else could you make? Hamburgers, oh, you know what? Let's just do hamburgers, and you could buy like coleslaw and potato salad. So like all the condiments, but we'll just, actually make hamburgers. You get hot dogs too. And then, well, if you want to buy a bag of bratwurst, I guess you can do that too. But yeah, then we'll just do, I can't see where I'm going. Coleslaw and, actually, did you guys have Grandma's potato salad and coleslaw out there? That is the best stuff ever. Do you guys have that? Justine, do you eat that?
Well, when I do buy that, Evan likes that.
Oh.
I do buy that, but I don't buy it often. I mean,
It's so good.
the stamp is called Verture.
It's called what?
I would have Verture.
Verdue.
Oh, Verture.
Verdue. Now say it with your lips closed.
No, I don't know why I forgot to do hamburgers, pasta salad, maybe fruit salad. Yummy.
Well, that sounds good, except I won't eat the fruit salad.
I love pasta salad. She said she's never heard of that.
Yeah, it's so good. Okay. Let's just keep going.
Well,
Next.
I thought you liked fruit.
Next, if somebody else, no, that's just a homemade thing again. Someone has to cut the fruit and then they touch it, and I won't eat
Well, they
that.
have to touch the hamburgers when they make it.
But it comes from a fried grill.
Oh,
Yeah, we're gonna have to discuss my weird eating habits.
they are weird.
I know they are. I admit to that. I absolutely admit to that. And I could just go in like that.
I can't wait to meet her dogs.
I know. Her dogs and her cats.
Oh, I forgot about a cat. I'm not a cat person, but I'm sure they're cute.
Uh-huh. The cat that's supposedly her son's, but now secretly loves Misty and Misty loves it. No, but her dogs will be fun. See her car.
Now, do you remember their dog's name?
Oh, you couldn't give me. We couldn't.
If I'm right, they both start with B's.
You couldn't give. Is it Brutus? What are you laughing at?
Yes.
Huh?
Bella,
Oh.
and I think Bo, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, I think Bo's right.
I think it's
Yeah,
Bella
you
and
could have
Bo.
given me $1,000 and I wouldn't have guessed any of that.
Cats, I wouldn't know their names.
Is it Bella and Bo, Misty?
The only reason I know is because I think I just asked her. I couldn't remember the names of them. I'll have to send you photos of the top of my legs, shredded.
Who said that?
Is that from the cat? Misty.
Oh, I'm sure it is from
Bella
her
and
new
Bo,
best
yeah.
friend. I'm sure. That cat loves her.
Oh, Belle. No, I said Bella, right?
So it's Belle and Bo?
Belle and Bo. I said Bella.
Yeah, I wouldn't have come up with those names. Okay, last one is the yellow. And I think you can see where I'm cutting, yeah? He wore himself out
Mm-hmm.
after just a couple seconds. Yeah, there better not be anything wrong with that back end of his. They did tell me that they're going to give him a, what did I say, an antibiotic? That's the only thing that they could give him just in case he has a tick disease. That would help him, but I'm sure he doesn't. And of course, Andy, you know, the gentle soul he is, he goes, well, did you give him the pill when you were supposed to? Okay, you could have too, Andy. It's sitting right here.
Well, how late did you give it to him, by the way? Just
Well, we got it last month.
oh, but he had it the month before.
No,
Right? Oh,
because I was trying to wait to either the 1st or the 30th. So
Got
I,
it.
so what I did is I gave it to him. I think it was on the 24th.
Mm-hmm.
So I wrote 24 on the box.
Yeah,
So now I'll know on the 24th of every month he gets it.
got it.
Which,
I do the same thing on my box.
well, you should have shared that with me because that's a great idea. Little tick man. Yeah, but like if I was gone at a show, Andy would never found that.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't pet him.
Mm-hmm.
He'd only found it if it was on the top of his head. Okay, let's black outline. Or finish cutting then black outline. God, I hold those scissors way too tight. Is everyone crafting? Peggy was going to go home today and do all on create cards. Memory Dex cards. Those things are addictive.
One, two, three yeses so far.
Good.
Deanne says, yep, but I'm behind by 2 this week.
2 cards, 2 layers.
Donna Levine said, trying. Peggy, yep.
She's still up. I can't believe she's still up. Pegs, are you doing your own creates? How are the,
Beth says yes, which is why you haven't heard from me.
who?
Beth pause.
Oh,
Sherry, how are you, Sherry? Sherry said first time crafting in almost 2 months.
I know. I need to call her. I'm glad. I'm sure it feels good.
What do you? This is Rochelle. What do you do at Spring Bling?
You bring a lot of stuff to work on. You spend an hour bringing it in and an hour packing it up and taking it back home, and you end up working on 2 things. Spring Bling's our big one. That's in the spring. It's a week-long crop. And the only thing that makes that special on the spring is that we do a bus tour to a bunch of different places on Wednesday. And we kind of started an annual tradition of seeing a movie. And we go to the casino on Thursday nights. We do 4 or 5 projects with you, depending on what the projects are. Like very similar to this. And we have games laid out.
Play bingo.
We play a lot of games.
Prizes.
We have a journaling table laid out that you could use. This time, starting this spring, we're going to have an All in Create table out for Croptemberfest next month. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to want to be sitting there.
Peggy said cleaning up though made 2 Halloween cards.
That's it, Peg? Just 2 of them?
Robbie said you need to call me about Vegas.
I need to, Robbie, believe it or not, I think I'm going to try to book the hotels tonight.
Misty, all done cutting and black outlining.
Yeah, she's a fast cutter. I'm around all weekend, Robbie. So we could definitely chat.
Peggy said just.
Peggy, post them. Post them on the Crafters Classroom page.
Halloween cards from what?
All in Create.
Oh.
Oh, did you make Halloween cards or did you do All in Create cards? I think she's doing All in Create.
Misty said, I am a fast cutter and Peggy threatened my well-being once because of it. Tiffany's still cutting.
We gotta start uploading those.
She said memory decks.
Yep, that's what I thought. Yeah, put them on the Crafters Classroom page. I'd love to see them. One more.
Stomach is hungry.
Mine does too, but you have a reason to be hungry. I think I have some soup here. You want some soup?
Nah.
I mean, I'm not gonna make it here. You could take it home.
No, I don't need any more. So I'm gonna just eat a bowl of cereal or something.
Ooh, milk? You're gonna put
I
milk?
use silk. I
Oh.
don't use regular milk.
Okay.
I don't even buy regular milk. 'Cause
Okay.
No, I mean just saying, no one in my house eats cereal except me.
I
When do you
love
think
cereal.
you will do memory decks card class in September?
That's the second week, isn't it?
September 13th. We just don't have
Yeah.
the time yet.
Yeah, it's September 3rd. Yeah. Second Saturday. I just moved the memory decks from here when I came down here to do this. I love those things. They are cool. They really are cool. Okay, so let's put this together, and then I'll tell you where the jewels go, and then we'll end it. But we still have a second here. Get Justine home. Okay. So I have... Oh, easy. You have 6 layers. Yes? Yep, you have 6 layers. So the bottom 2 are together, the middle 2 are together, and the top 2 are together. And then they're popped up. How easy
Marion
is that?
Phillips says still waiting for Mally's.
Oh, that's right. We just haven't had a second to go.
You gotta get her Mally's?
Oh, yeah, I promised her Mally's, and now obviously she wants it.
What-
The other thing, too, I know. The other thing, too, is, and I'm terrible at this, and it's embarrassing. Those people who won certain things at mid-year cheer, I don't think a lot of you guys have gotten those things yet, and we got to look at that next week. The problem with mid-year cheers, it happened, and then 2 weeks later we were on the road for six weeks, and that is no excuse because you won prizes. But I know a lot of people didn't win the big prizes either. But for those of you who we owe prizes to, I promise we will look at that next week, because that's not right. I really embarrassed by that, really.
I remember pulling the other stuff out.
There was we did all the T-shirts,
Yeah, I remember doing that.
but we didn't do like there's somebody we keep charging for the class kits for the last two
Peggy
things.
told me about that.
We need that, and I think there's just one other big one, and I don't know what it is. We'll look. We'll make sure it's right. But that's so bad because it almost looks like, we don't want to give away prizes, which is so the opposite. Yeah, we got to get better at that. Okay. Okay. Ah. Nope. Pull off itself.
Kathy Breeden loved both of these cards.
Thank you, Kathy. I do too. Are yours done? Okay. And we're going to pop all these up, including onto the card. I'll start big. Why not?
Belinda said, I think everyone understands with all you do for us. Adhesive week prep, taking
No,
orders,
that's-
filling orders,
That's
shipping,
still not right.
not to mention all the shows.
It's not a reason. It's not an excuse. It's just the reason.
Over the weekend, Michelle, right? The invoices for
Yes. Yeah, we combined them all today. And now I have to go through them and put a shipping cost on them. And then I have to email everyone their invoices. And the problem that's the pits with that is that it's not like our shipping program where the invoices are automatically in PayPal. I have to look every single one up, your emailing address, to send you the PayPal invoice. That's where the time comes in. But yes, it has to be this week. And plus we've been Elizabeth down. I mean that.
Did FedEx ever come and deliver the two?
Nope.
Because he said he had 9.
So we're missing a box of score tape still.
I don't know how many boxes or sizes we were supposed to get.
Well, you said we don't have the 3/4 or whatever.
Well, the 3/8, but I didn't know if you ordered it. I mean, that's the one we've been out of forever. We didn't do it on adhesive week, so I didn't know if you ordered those or not. But
well, we didn't do it because they were out of stock. But he said when I ordered them to get them in, that a lot of those sizes were in stock. So
yeah,
I'll have to look.
he said.
Yeah, you're right. So maybe we didn't order them and we're waiting for nothing.
He said I have 9 boxes to deliver. He delivered 8, and 1 wasn't ours. So why would he say he had? So I don't know.
So we're still a box short.
2 boxes if he really had 9, because I don't know where he says you have 9. He must see it on his little handheld.
Yeah. No, he counted the one that he delivered wrong as one of ours. He wouldn't have. He would have.
Yeah, I don't know. He left us 8, but 1 wasn't ours. Crafters class, I will not be here in person. I have a wedding in Dayton, but I have ordered classes and will watch later. No, I am not done with both cards tonight. Belinda, I was skeptical with this kit. Kept saying September 2nd, but UPS came through again and arrived today. Good.
Wonderful.
Did not mention Lisa wanted to know if you mentioned a theme for Croptemberfest yet.
I didn't, and I don't think we're gonna have a theme. You're gonna have something, but not a theme. And I'm so glad you and Joanne are coming. I wonder if Chuck and Rob are bringing their dog. I would think they would be, no?
I would think so. Lucy. Like, I don't know why that dog. You can always remember the name.
Lucy.
That's funny.
Well, we remember Ginny, and we're off by a letter. I forgot the other one's name already. Ginny
Penny.
and Penny. Yeah, that's right. I think Fancers on a Farm, that was the best. Fancers on a Farm.
We're not going to see Ginny and Penny anymore.
Well, we could, because we go to St. Louis we're going to NAPTA. That's in St. Louis.
Beth, you always remember my cat.
Well, that's easy. Do you remember her cat's name?
Yeah, but now that I just say it, I can't think of it. Don't tell me.
I won't.
Oh, God, Beth.
Mm-hmm. No, in fact, she ruined it for me, because this whole season, that's all I do is think of her cat now, too.
It's like a normal, like a word you say. Oh, I just had it. I keep thinking Angel. It's not Angel.
It's close.
I know. I always remember her cat. Oh. Put me on the spotter.
I never talk like that.
Just tell me the first letter.
J.
J.
It belongs to a holiday.
Joy.
Mm-hmm. Now her cat's walking around. Meow. Meow. We could rile up Terry Conti's dog. Crosby! Crosby!
Oh, you woke him up.
Hey,
poor
Cross.
thing. Sorry, Cross.
Talking to the other Crosby.
Mom's not nice.
Terry's like, damn it. So are you done with all the make and takes now?
No,
Oh.
he's chewing his bone.
Oh.
I gotta count and see how many I have.
I think we have some that we brought back.
I don't have them. I have to.
Steenie, relax. Just telling you.
Oh. I know he handed him to me.
That's good. Oh. My ring is probably saying, get up.
You've, yeah.
Yeah, I think this definitely is going to be Andy's gift. So it's kind of cool. You buy from Amazon, like this $10 thing, and they give you all the sizes in these plastic things. And they kind of like sit in this thing. So they tell you to take the ring out and wear one of these plastic things. which emulates this, exactly the size, and they want you to wear it for 24 hours and sleep in it. Because people's sizes are much larger than they think because of the size of the ring.
Right.
So, after you do that for 24 hours, then you know the size of the ring, and then you buy the ring. Which is a brilliant marketing scheme because then you're not stuck with getting all these rings returned.
Right.
Which I would have bought the wrong size if I didn't do that. Am I still in the frame?
Mm-hmm. Just come down a hair. 2 hairs. That's good.
God, the other day in class I was watching Fansters put pop dots on with their fingers and not tweezers. I couldn't believe it. And they were doing a fast, good job with it too. I have to use the tweezers.
I just love the colors of this card.
Well, they're fall. It's hard to do bad fall. Is it 11 o'clock?
In 3 minutes.
Okay. Now, when you stick this on your card, folks, there definitely is 2 different looks when you do this. You know, so if when you put this on your card, you could have it so that, you know, this tip is straight up and down like that, because that gives you one look. Or you could turn it like that so it's more flat. Those 3 tips are up there.
I like it that way.
I do too, much better. But I want to do it this way, so my writing's almost that way. Yeah, I like it that way. And you're going to use this as your guide, so this is going to be very easy to place. Putting that on, looking at that as your guide. But make sure when you put that on, you test to see which way you like it. Tip up or, you know, the 2 tips up. You move it until you like it. A lot of people like that diamond. I don't like that diamond so much. Oh, do we still have people on here that have this ring? Didn't Terry said she have this ring? Terry, I can't get this ring wet, correct? Like, obviously you shower, you take it off. And when you wash your hands, you take it off. But I mean, it has to be water resistant, no? I know, it's kind of cool. It has all those things inside of it. Wow, it's kind of cool. I was just happy I had a good blood pressure in a resting state. They would say my blood pressure pills are working, and they are. What does it say? You can get it wet. I wash my... You do wash your hands with it? Like you have water running down on that ring?
It says, yes, the Aura ring is designed to be water resistant and can get wet, including while showering, swimming, and snorkeling.
What?
Due to its 100-meter water resistant rating. However, you should avoid using it for scuba diving or submerging it for more than 12 hours at a time. What can you do with the Aura ring? Shower,
Wow.
swim, and wash hands. To me, I would personally just take it off because I would.
Same
It would
here.
just be like you would think you can't, but
Yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna take it off. That's surprising, but I'm glad if I happen to get it wet by accident. Okay, so you know me, when I finish a card, I gotta do the whole thing. That is a nice card.
Mhm.
And you can't see that. You can see that, but it's okay. That. I knew I was gonna do that. Okay, so can I tell you where the jewels go instead of doing the jewels? Because I know Justine's tired and it's already been 3 hours. Should be self-explanatory. Oh, you know what? This is kind of a deal, but yeah. Let me show you on here. Let me show you on the done card. And let me go to Jewel Cam so everyone kind of watch, because I do use different sizes here. It took me a very, very, very long time to put these jewels on. Let me put it to the side so we could have the whole thing in view. There we go. It did take me a long time to put these jewels on. Okay. So obviously this is the one big golden topaz 6mm, the big one. Then you have, oh, okay, actually it's not as bad as I thought. Golden topaz 4 is the next one down. Look, guys, I'm going to go right down here, okay? Right down here. So the big one is the one in the middle. 24 golden topaz 4. Those are these right here. And I just went 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, all the way around. I had ones there. I had ones on top. Nothing looked good, so I just had to do the 3. That's what looked the best, is putting 3 down there. So 3 down there. Then you have sun next, right here. You can see sun is next. Sun 4mm and sun 3mm. So this is 2 different sizes. The bigger one, the 4mm sun, is going to be the one closest to the yellow. And I have it just pushed in where I can't push it anymore to the yellow, with 2 of the smaller ones to follow. So bigger sun, smaller, smaller. Does that make sense to everybody? I skipped these 2, just too much. Peardo, it's the same color. I just went 1, 2, 3 all the way down and spaced them. 1, 2, 3. Then the last one, light amber. I didn't like them on the tips. I thought it looked very, very weird on the tips. So I just gave you an extra set, and I want you to push them to the side there, to the side there. To the side there, to the side there. And that's it. We don't have any other ones around the card or on this up here. I tried to put some up here, but it kind of looked fun. It blended it in too much. Here, it kind of looks like it's separate, which it's supposed to be. So that's why I did it that way. So again, big, all the way down this list. Boom, just like that. Big in the middle, and then the 24 golden topaz right there. 1, 2, 3. And then the sun, big one, pushed up against, where you can't push it anymore. It's not on the yellow. It's pushed up in that crevice. So the big one, and then 2 smaller ones, and then 3 peardos on the green, and on the edge of the brown. Okay.
beautiful.
I love it. I do. Don't you like these? I love that. That's a cool card. And it's so cool that we don't have to cut those either.
The cool thing is you can do so many different
I know.
ways. Like, it's
Do you want to do the next one?
No.
Come on. Show us your way.
It's not that cool.
It's
No, but it
very
is
cool.
because there's
I
so
know.
many ways you can do that.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is it. So to recap, always take 2 baggies with you when you travel. So disgusting. It really is disgusting. I even told Justine. I'm gonna call my mom now. She's gonna be like, "She really did that?" Yeah, she did. She's
You
a
told
gross
your
girl.
mom?
No,
Oh, good.
but she heard it though. No,
Oh, yeah.
but the rest of the world. What do you mean? Oh, good. Did you tell your mom?
No, I didn't tell any of them.
Oh, you will. You'll tell them this weekend. You want to make a bet?
Or maybe.
Yeah, $10. You're gonna tell them. You can't keep a secret from anybody. That's why I knew about the fart machine. So in 2 weeks from tonight will be class 609, and then we'll be off for I think 3 or 4 weeks.
What paper pack did you use?
Ooh. This one was all that fall Winnie the Pooh collection from Echo Park. And the only front that I used was this one right here. Everything else was the back of the Winnie the Pooh. Okay. So 2 weeks for that. And then look for a bunch of dates next week. Look for your invoices this week. I think that's it. You know the rest.
Have a good Labor Day weekend.
Oh boy, no, I just yawned. I've been yawned all night. Yeah, have a good Labor Day weekend. Hope you do something fun. And that's it, guys. Thank you. See, this is where you should just say boom and we're off. But I gotta lean over here.
No, I never remember.
You never just
You're
don't
lucky
know how
I've
to
been
do it.
doing that good.
I'm lucky. Oh my God. Good night, everybody. Have a good week. Bye.